Hello. How's that?
Someone in the guys in the chat, if the audio's on, can you put yes or no just quickly for us? We're having a few technical difficulties today.
Got the gremlins.
How's that? I'm more confident that it's working now. I think.
No one said anything.
Oh yeah.
Sound on?
Does it sound good? I just need one person to say yes or something, just to make my afternoon. Oh. You're gonna have to. We have to talk about your t-shirt again.
Yes, you're on.
Yeah, there we go. We got it.
Okay, right. Sorry for that. Right, we'll redo it. Welcome to the Denty channel. I'm Ty.
You piped up a bit.
Well, I just did it before.
Injection.
Yeah, I know. Had to redo it. We kick off in 6 minutes. Ty, we got Kieran, and we got Ronnie back.
Yes, the wine's out. 100%.
Wine's out, and if we were talking about it, but you couldn't hear us, we've got shirts as well that if you want to.
Just spin. There's nothing on the back.
If you saw last time we had a Barcelona one, this one's more if you got either Man United mates or you hate Man United, that you can get that we'll put in the chat below. We're ready to watch Liverpool take on Spurs, in which, second time I'm saying this now, is a big game for European football, at least fifth for Europa League.
Like I was saying, it was a shame that Newcastle didn't lose today. I think they were losing 1-0 at one stage as well, I think.
Yeah, to Southampton, which would have done bits for them as well. But
yeah, they're definitely going down, aren't they?
Yeah, this is probably the biggest game we'll have left. I don't think we've got
biggest game, I think, like as in just
like
name versus name wise. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if we've really got to take on anyone else in that sense.
We've got
we've
got relegation sides to play, have we?
That's going to be interesting then.
Yeah, but like all the games be interesting, but this is like the last. Like we're facing someone that we're competing with. I don't know if we're really fighting for fifth though. Is that what you want?
I want fourth. I don't think we'll get it. But
you're not going to get fourth.
No, I don't think
the
we'll
result.
Get it.
The result today had to go. Newcastle had to lose, or.
But is that the one you were expecting though, to Southampton?
No. I don't expect Newcastle to drop top four.
No, you think it is what it is now?
Yeah.
Well, that's a shame. Well, we're fighting for Europa League then, by the looks of things.
I think it's just watching the goals here from Newcastle and.
That's an old game.
I was going to say not playing Man United.
I don't want to go.
So I don't know what your bullet points are for the game, but can I talk about Bellingham, or have you got that in there in your thing?
Talk about it.
All right. Spoke to Stevie Hobbs the other day.
Yeah.
Played golf with him, and
was he one of the?
I was telling him about Bellingham, and he was like, "Yeah, he's coming to Man City," and I was like, "Well, I know everything I've heard he's going to Liverpool." So this morning I read and. Apparently he is like not far away from actually signing for the Reds.
It's a weird. I think he wants to go to us. I think we are struggling financially because they want like 120 plus for him.
Yeah.
And we don't want to spend any more than 80.
No. Mane coming back.
I'd take Mane back.
Right. Look at this. Right. You got more. If you go on to click onto that, but so Bellingham, they're saying. It's finally said yes to Liverpool.
Yes.
It's hard to believe these types of.
I mean, it's not the Sun because we wouldn't read that, but you know, the Mirror don't lie.
Tell you, the Mirror does lie when I look at it.
This
sometimes.
is Liverpool news. You know what I mean? So,
yeah. From what I know, I think Liverpool was his first choice destination. The issue is there's so many things that would be turning him off that, or people around him making him not go for it. One, not being in the Champions League.
Yeah.
Also, the wages that we will be giving him compared to Man City, Paris, or Real Madrid. Yeah. And then,
bless you.
And then forgetting all that, just talking between Liverpool and Dortmund and the agent, how much money is going to be involved in the actual transfer.
Yeah, Dortmund don't care where he goes.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
So first we've got to get past the Dortmund bit, and then even if we do find some sort of agreement, then we have to agree with him, which I actually think will be the easier part out of the two, is trying to agree with Dortmund in the first place. Because if we go 80 and City come in with 100, well, he's going to City then. Like, you just can't, you don't get the chance to even convince him unless you get past the first bit of convincing Dortmund.
And City got Champions League.
Yeah.
And they
won
you don't
it's not
want
like we're the team that has the sort of. It's not like he wants Champions League football and City wouldn't offer him that. City are offering more than we can in those sort of areas. Yeah. So,
but can you imagine, right, having Mane come back from Bayer, having Bellingham come in, having Oh, just look at the side. Diaz, the squad. Obviously, we'd have to get rid of
Well, I
quite
think
a
we'll
few
be getting a
players.
few anyway in the summer this year. I think we'll not a complete revamp, but it'll be a lot of the deadwood will be going this season, I think, and it will be trying to bring in at least 2 or 3 players that can add to what we've got. But we'll quickly go on to the squads as they've been announced. So I'll go for the Spurs one because it's right in front of me. You've got Foster in goal, so Lloris is still injured. A back 3, Romero, Dyer and Ben Davis, which to be honest is quite bang average at this level. Pereira, I think, shocking, and Perisic as wing backs. Højbjerg and Skip as 2 centre mids, and then front 3, Kulisic, Kane and Sam, which...
For anyone that wants to know how those names are actually pronounced, any of them, Pedro Porro, because he's
What'd I say? I said
Pereira
Oh, wait,
and
I actually prefer
Kulusevski.
I actually prefer
Wow.
George.
Yeah, no, he's got an awful name. He's an awful footballer. He's that's such an average midfield. But then again, you can say we've got such an average midfield.
Yeah, and the Liverpool team, I can't remember. We got Alisson in goal, back 4, Konate's back in for Matip, Trent and Robbo, Van Dijk. A midfield 3, which is quite interesting, of Harvey, Fab and Curtis Jones.
Really?
Very
So
young.
it's quite, well, it's young, it's
Those
Fab,
two.
and then the 2 youngsters next to him. And then a front
Is that
3.
because they work hard? I mean, they do a lot of running, don't they?
Maybe.
Because you got you talking
Maybe,
about
but
2.
you would assume Henderson runs more than those
No,
two.
but do you think they're to cause carnage? Because
I think they're more.
Hendo cements it more, doesn't he? Where you give Elliot, he likes to create. Jones likes to create.
I think it's more that. I think they will do. I think Spurs are really bad at, from midfield to attack, and especially with 3 in midfield anyway. Harvey and Curtis will find the pockets better.
Yeah.
Then like Henderson would just be there,
So
be
who's
energetic.
playing up front then?
And then you got Salah, Gakpo, and Diaz as a star, which
Nice.
shocked me to be honest. I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't think we'd be seeing him, especially in this game.
So who's dropped for Diaz then?
Jota.
And Nunes,
Yeah, but
Jota's
to be
in
fair,
great form.
Nunes has been on the bench for the last few weeks anyway.
which is surprising, isn't it? It's quite weird that.
I think it's good for him actually because it keeps him out of the spotlight. And the issue we had with him at the start, he just come and it was for such a big price tag. But we didn't have anyone else at the time because Jota, Bobby, and Diaz all got injured at the start, and we didn't have Gakpo till January.
Yeah.
So he was having to play every game
Yeah.
in a new side which was struggling anyway.
Yeah.
Obviously, for the price, you don't want him on the bench, but I think it's quite good for him to stay out the spotlight because.
And
him-
where we are as well in the league.
Him not being there is not a massive thing because Diaz is as good, if not
Yeah,
better, and
yeah.
so Gakpo's found his feet. That's a
Yeah.
good start for them. Højbjerg's down, Salah's playing, and then even if Nunes doesn't play, you've got Jota and Bobby. Mm-hmm. So we've got so much depth at the minute and quality there. It'll allow him time to come in, find his feet, and I think every time he's come on, he's looked better than the games he started
Yeah.
so far.
Oh, he's biting them from the bit, isn't he?
Yeah, he's just an absolute maniac. A chaos substitution, I like to call it, but I think it'll be better for him. The only thing with it is the price tag, because you wouldn't spend 80, 90 million for a strong bench.
And have him sitting there.
But you say that, but City do that all the time.
Yeah.
They're Grealish, 100 million. Hardly
Yeah,
got kicked
yeah,
last season.
yeah,
Now
that's
look
true.
at him, he's
Yeah.
probably been one of their better players.
Very true.
It's probably the same for Calvin Phillips next season.
Our issue might be with that though is that we might not play as many games with no Europe if we don't qualify for a European competition, which I think we will qualify for one. But if we don't, then that's a whole load of fixtures where players aren't playing. No, where you normally would rotate your squad, where it is actually quite. I mean, there's enough
I think
games to swap around anyway.
We'll definitely get Europe because the FA Cup final is both Manchester clubs now. So,
Oh, go on.
go on, Diaz. FA Cup's both Manchester teams. So it means because they'll both get top 4, should do. United should. It will drop down to like one more position.
Yeah.
5th.
No, 5th already gets it, and does 6th already get it?
Are you talking European?
Europa League.
No, I think it goes
Oh,
fifth
right.
cup winners and.
Okay, so we'll go to 6th then. So 5th and 6th will get Europa League, and then conference will go to 7th. So if we don't finish top 7, like
Well, it's doable. I'm surprised if Tottenham make top 7.
to be fair, we'll overtake them. I think they go down to 7th if they lose.
Go on.
So
Quickly,
we should do
while
the-
we're at this point, it's your question of the day, isn't it?
Yeah. Who's your dad?
That guy.
Yeah, that bloke. Scorelines.
I've got 3-0 Liverpool.
Oh, I've gone 2-0.
They've got a good record of scoring against us.
I think I'd 3-1 us.
Go on.
I still don't think we're great at defending yet.
We had Craig in the chat earlier say that it was I think he's a Tottenham fan. 3-0 Spurs, he reckons.
Or very anti-Liverpool.
Oh, wow.
Go on, Trent. Here we go.
Go on.
Go on.
Bang! Yeah! Well, there's your fucking result gone, mate.
Well done. Curtis Jones.
Oh, what's that?
Wow. Under 3 minutes.
Oh, what a ball that was as well.
Trent's ball
yeah.
in. I think that's his 5th assist in this not the new role, but the new role where he's sort of stepping into midfield.
He's back at his best in the minute, Trent. For such an awful start to season. The second he got it, though, I knew the quality was going to be
Never
there.
any doubt.
Great start.
Did well not to waste that there. Look, he's picked up the midfield role.
Salah did well there.
But look, when he's got that much time and space.
Yeah, that's a perfect
everything
ball.
good.
Good finish as well.
Yeah, left foot drill.
Very tidy finish.
Was that a volley or a half volley? Volley.
Porro's dreadful. I've said
It's a volley.
I'll say this now. I've said it to him loads of times. The right wing back for them, number 23, I think is stealing a living being a footballer.
He genuinely might be the worst defender in the league. I think he's the worst Tottenham player. He's the worst player on the
I don't know
pitch.
how much they've spent on him either.
No idea. But
Every time I see him, I think, like, what are you doing?
I haven't seen him offer anything.
The only thing, he can be half decent going forward, but I thought
You
we've
get signed a
got
winger
so
then.
many like that.
You don't need
already.
to be half decent going forward if you can't defend.
What a start that is.
Yeah. Look at him in centre mid now. Do you like this role for him?
Yeah.
It's worked for him. He's got.
It started in the Arsenal game, and I don't think we've lost since then.
No.
I think if you go back on the videos, you'll hear that I actually said that he should be playing this role.
Did. I said he shouldn't.
Yeah.
He's got to be. This
My-
is his role. Let
my-
him spray that ball in. Let him. That's what he does.
Go on!
Go on!
Oh, we're gonna kill him.
It's a good start.
Go on, Trent. Go on, Trent. Well
Good
done.
strength there, mate.
Look at this. We look really good again.
Good ball.
It's not even 5 minutes. Unbelievable.
Oh, man.
Oh, mate, on
There's
fire.
Diaz's goal. It's his first start in.
What a ball.
I'm
What a
so happy for
cutback.
him.
What a
9 months.
cutback.
Are we going to see what Newcastle did to them 5-0 in 20 minutes?
Well, that was their last game, wasn't
Oh,
it?
brother.
No,
they played.
Oh, no.
Played
they-
United and they went 2-0 down
Oh,
at
they
the
did,
half
yeah.
at home.
They did.
Got
They had a
booed.
really good second half.
But to be fair, they came back and got 2-0.
Oh, mate.
Mate, for him.
Yes, Diaz.
We just had a corker from Harry in the chat, tuned in after 4 minutes.
Mate. What a start this is.
That all came from Trent.
What a ball again.
Salah.
Salah, yes, mate.
That came from Trent winning that header in the middle.
Yeah.
That's a great ball from Salah.
And a cutback here.
It's a great
Bad
finish. As
defending.
well.
Two volleys.
Yeah, do you think that's bad defending? There's 2 of them in there against the one.
That's really good from Gakpo.
No, it's just a ball
Oh,
in.
that's
You can't
perfect.
defend
That's
that.
so
You cannot defend that. It's a volley again.
It's a good question from Hughes.
Well, I just said then.
Can we beat 5 in 20?
I mean, that is...
I hope so.
It's not a time to be a Tottenham fan, is it?
Nah. I mean, the... He's off. He knew he was off. The United result sort of covered a lot of cracks because they just got thumped by... No, forget that. They lost at home to Bournemouth 3-2.
Yeah.
Really bad result. They're facing a Newcastle side, which at the time they were really like win it and they overtake Newcastle to come fourth. They're 5-0 down in 20 minutes, lose that game 6-1. Play Man United at home, they're 2-0 down at the half, get booed off again. I think United took their foot off the gas and they ended up coming 2-2. But then even this, like in a massive game for them, they know we'll overtake them and they're 2-0 down in 5 minutes.
It's not good.
Like,
They're
what's going wrong at Spurs?
No manager, for one.
they're shit anyway.
I think they've got a bang average defence. I think they haven't got a creative midfielder. They've got an incredible striker, a really good front line, but it's all well and good if you've got a great front line when your striker has to tuck in to create something. And his outball's really the only 2 wingers. It's quite easy to defend against. The only time they score is when there's a bit of magic from them normally. or an aerial threat.
You're saying it's more a players thing?
Look how angry he is.
tactical?
Look how angry he is.
I,
Look at him. Right in the front.
Livid. Or maybe the sun's on his eyes. There he is, Dan. Big Dan Abbey.
He looks like a bloke out of Despicables.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to say that. You beat me to Gru. You beat me to it.
You could argue
I
that.
was about to say the fan looked like him as well. But
I think the issue of Lee's just put in the chat is a good point. Daniel Levy's just on the screen. That is their problem. You could make the argument for that because how often you can have managers like Mourinho, Conte, well, not Ryan Mason for sure, Pochettino, decent managers, and
nice.
no success.
Yeah.
Like Champions League football at best. Like
No,
and like they sacked Jose Mourinho going into a final,
Yeah.
and has he ever lost a final?
No, he's never lost a final.
Never lost a final. They sacked him going into a final.
Crazy.
Which is like,
Crazy, yeah.
no matter what goes on behind the scenes, you've got a manager with an 100% success rate in a cup final.
Yeah.
Even if your team's done so poorly in the league,
Yeah.
like you'd
Keep
rather
him.
have Mourinho. I know it's against Man
So his
City.
confidence will be up here as a manager.
He doesn't phase him.
But even like I know it's Man City and they would have been massive underdogs, but Mourinho against Pep would have been a lot better than Ryan Mason against Pep.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Maybe Mourinho left. He didn't want to lose his record, and he knew this Tottenham side's never doing it.
Yeah. Ryan Mason's probably had the hardest fixtures ever as a manager in his beginning. Took on Man City in a League Cup final. This is their second caretaker of the season. He's already taken on Man United and now Liverpool.
Yeah.
So, where does this put Tottenham now?
Oh, sorry, that's a great correction. Lee's just put Mourinho did lose to Conte in the FA Cup final 2017.
I know your stats then.
That's a great call.
I'll get it up. I'll try and find where.
I couldn't remember him ever losing in a final, but obviously he did.
Right, so this win at the minute takes us up to 5th, and it puts Spurs down to 4th. We're 2 points clear of Spurs, and they've played a game more than us.
Wow.
So
who's Spurs got in the last run? Who have they got to play?
just trying to figure out. To be honest, it doesn't matter at the minute. They're just losing to everyone.
Well, I'm just saying, if they've got relegation battles, they want mid-table. If they're going to do anything, they want
Everyone
mid-table.
wants mid-table at the minute. So after this, they play Palace, which is mid-table. But to be fair,
No walkovers.
Palace, that's like a derby.
They just beat.
London.
Didn't they just beat West Ham?
4-3.
4-3. Yeah.
What game that was?
Do you know what? They look good, Palace as
Yeah.
well, man.
Roy Hodgson. Roy Hodgson's
Yeah.
changed them up.
Looked good.
The only thing I've said, I don't know if I've
That's-
said it on here
oh, wait.
before though.
Go on.
Like, I feel really harsh on, like, Roy Hodgson's done a great job there. I feel a bit harsh for Patrick Vieira because they sacked him, but to be fair, they went 9 games on the bounce, but they took on those 9 teams were all the top 9 in the league.
Right.
So this run was always going to be easy for either Patrick or
Yeah,
whoever
yeah,
was in
yeah,
charge.
yeah.
I mean, granted, you've still got to get the job done, and it's hard to turn a team that kept losing against those top
But
sides.
they were the underdogs in every game they played.
Yeah, it's hard to turn, like, it's easy to say, all right, we're facing easy teams, but if you've lost 9 on the bounce or not 1 in 9, it's very easy to even face the lesser teams and still lose because it
Yeah.
becomes a habit. But
Yeah.
he has come in and done a job, but I think it's a bit harsh. They could have given him the chance because I never thought Palace were getting relegated.
No.
But I won't go against what Roy's done there.
What's So they got Sahar
Yeah.
and who's the other lad?
They got a few. They got-
what's his name? Osius.
Elise.
Elise.
He is musty,
Eze.
mate.
Eze, he's class
Yeah,
as
yeah.
well.
The other one you just said.
Eze.
No,
Elise.
he is.
Yeah.
He is quality.
Yeah.
Apparently, someone was saying like they picked him up from, was it something like Birmingham for like 6 million or something like that? And
Oh, gone! Oh, it's a bad
too
touch.
late.
It's a bad first touch. Should do better.
definitely
Or Brighton or somewhere like that, and he's just. I was watching him. His crosses, his shots. He's not scared. I think he's 21.
Yeah, he's young. They've got quite a young team, to be fair.
He looks really good.
Yeah, they've got a bit of talent about them. What they do lack, I think, at the minute is a really good centre forward. But to be fair to them, like,
That's the difference between being a Europe side and
yeah,
and a
one,
relegation
it's hard
side.
to find a top scoring forward, but what they do have, the forwards are almost like link-up forwards.
Yeah.
Like the others, like Elise, Sahar, they get the goals.
They've
So you
always
just
had
need
that.
a
They had
backboard.
Sahar's a handful, full stop.
They had Jordan Ayew with that in that role for years, and he's not a goal scorer. He works well.
Sometimes you just need a backboard. just to bounce off them and then let more attacking players.
But they concede.
Well,
You know what I mean? They played an average West Ham.
All corners.
Yeah,
all
set pieces. Yeah.
But to be fair, West Ham are arguably the best team in the league at set pieces. They're like, the team's massive. So, but no,
Holding that ball up, beautiful timing on the passing.
So that was one game. They've also got to play Villa away.
Which is Villa are fighting.
Yeah, they lost today.
Oh!
That's a foul.
Ooh.
Go on, Diaz. Yeah, Villa lost today, but to be fair, they've been on a great run. I think they're...
Oh! Panda! Yes! It's giving it. It's giving that.
Definitely
and that won't go VAR, I don't
Definitely
think.
That's a Trent ball again.
Iniesta, that was.
Wow.
You want to get your mate round?
We could do 5 and 20.
Mate,
We're on track.
This is silly, isn't it?
Just a thing, Matt, who's our #1 fan in Malta at the moment.
Oh yeah, it's a
Yeah,
pen, mate.
definitely pen.
It's a fucking clear pen.
He said Eze was QPR. That was where he came from.
That is a foul.
Matt's,
Also, H, I did do the questionnaire for you.
Right.
Just so you know.
and I sent it to about 3 or 4 other people.
Look at that one. It's got to be Salah, isn't it? There you go.
Go on, Mo. Bury it, son.
Mate. Would 3-0 already kill it?
It's
so.
solid, mate, isn't it?
He's not been great recently, technically, stats-wise, but game's not
Come
played
on,
paper.
Salah.
Go on, Mo.
Finish him off in 15. Come on.
Yes! Right down the guys.
Mo
almost, like,
Salah,
chipped that down.
Mo Salah, Mo Salah.
I tell you what, it took a bit of minerals to do
It
that.
will never get boring watching your team score, but I'm going to be honest, if we keep up at this rate, I might just leave early because I'll predict the score's 25-0. It's a good
Straight
pen.
down the gut.
Cheeky.
Your score's already this is it. You're
3-0.
Yeah, I called 3-0. You all laughed at me.
Well, I said 3-1, so at the minute I've got... It's going downhill. Mate, what a start.
Yeah.
To be fair, Harry in the chat's buzzing. He's got a bet on. He'll get 70 quid if Salah has one more shot on target.
Oh, nice.
Pen-
You couldn't lend me a
counts as-
tenner, could you, H?
Yeah.
Send it in the channel.
We're 3 I know we're in good form and we're used to thumping teams. We're 3-0 up in 15 minutes.
We've said this though, this season we've been so up and down. We've lost so many stupid games, but we have gone out there and given a lot of teams a
We
good
did
drumming.
Bournemouth 9-0.
We beat Bournemouth 9-0, we beat Leeds 6-1, we beat Man U 7-0. We're winning this at the minute 3 and 15. Like, we've actually gone out and killed teams, but we then gone the next week and lost like to Bournemouth 1-0.
Fans are leaving. Some season ticket holders would have got about 40 minutes of football in their last 2 games they've been to.
15 minutes in and they're leaving.
Sorry, that's reminded me actually. Just imagine if you're one of those people that paid so much money for the Arsenal ticket the last day of the season.
People paying like 10 grand and
10,
stuff.
20k for a ticket because they thought they were going to win the league.
No, they're not going to win it.
Right.
But now they're out of it.
Then again, anyone spending 10 grand on a ticket can probably afford 10 grand. Unless you imagine your life savings just to go see Arsenal, you don't win the league.
I'm sure there's someone out there that's stretched it.
Oh, 100%. People are touting them for 20, 30 grand.
Is that what it's going for? Though? For last?
Well, what? You won't get that now.
No, but
Yeah.
if they were up there fighting for
They
it,
were before the Liverpool game.
wow.
People against Wolves, you were paying like 10 to 20k.
They
for a
were
ticket.
clear. It was there.
Because they were they were 7 clear, and they still had the game in hand.
So
on
you
them.
want to be there for the last game of the season
To
to
win
pick
the
up the
trophy.
choke.
Go
All right,
on.
gotcha.
One thing oh yeah, Harry said a good thing. Tottenham players refunded their last loss. They're going to have no wages by the end of this month.
Yes, H.
Right, let's quickly talk about Tottenham then.
Oh, can I ask one thing quickly? I'm curious, anyone in the chat, I want an updated score predictions.
Update from now.
Update from in the chat and from us.
Okay, yeah, that's a good
Because
shout.
it's a difficult thing to call because it could stay 3-0 and that'd be
Yeah.
it. I can see us winning 6-0.
I'll go.
They look so deflated.
I'll go 5.
5-0.
I was going to say 5 in a minute.
Look at them. Even the crowd look like.
What you can't know when you get those fans that even when they're losing they sing and they chant and go on Trent.
Great ball. Mate, they're so open. Ball.
Go on,
Go on,
Cody.
Cody. 1-on-1, do it.
Go on.
Oh,
Go on,
yeah.
mate. Keep it alive.
Pass that.
Oh, lucky.
Oh, we'll take the corner.
Corner.
Why didn't he pass that?
Lee's gone 5-1.
5-1.
5-1,
So-
Harry.
What is it?
So
One
Lee,
pass
they're
has
going to
beaten the
score
whole
one,
thing.
do they? Where's that coming from? Just had a. Where do you think?
Harry Kane. We said this. I said this to him, and Tottenham have been dreadful, but yet Harry Kane scores.
Yeah. Harry Kane's having like a top goal scorer worthy
He
season.
would have won the Golden Boot.
What's
last
happened
year.
to Son?
Oh, he's been rubbish this year. He's
Yeah.
been
I
really in
actually
and
really
out.
like him as
Yeah,
well.
no, I do as well. He's had a poor season. Then again, Tottenham have had a poor season, weirdly enough. Matt goes, he reckons it'll be 4-3 Spurs. It could be.
Is this the Matt that is
Yeah.
Forest lost?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And Chelsea. So he's
Yeah.
having a good year.
Yeah. Oh, does he support two teams?
Yeah, of course he does.
Go on, Salah.
I mean, his family are Forest, but he always supported Chelsea.
Yeah. I'd actually probably want to support Forest more than Chelsea at the moment.
It's more
yeah.
exciting.
You got more chance staying up as well.
They've still got hard rank Chelsea. They've still got to take on.
Yeah, they're safe though. Are they?
Yeah, but that should not be the conversation.
Yeah,
They
but
spent- they spent
that's how
600
bad they've been.
They spent
That's
600 plus million in 2 years.
Come on, let's be realistic, right? That's how bad they've been. Right? Have a look at Lampard's fucking. Oh, I took a screenshot the other day. It was fucking.
Also,
horrendous.
one thing I don't understand: how have Chelsea gone from literally straight after a transfer ban, spending 650 million in a couple of seasons? Something's not right there.
Well, that's because they put them on 10-year contracts.
Frank Lampard's last 14 game matches as a manager: 0 wins, 1 draw, 12 losses, 7 goals. That doesn't add to 14. 7 goals scored, 32 conceded, and then bold Lampard at the bottom.
That's
That's
got a
awful.
job as a manager.
Yeah. See the picture.
Yeah, but like,
Gets it on the legacy though, doesn't he?
I could do that.
I could lose every game I manage.
It's to me. I said to all my mates who are Chelsea supporters, I went, Lampard's like an ex-girlfriend. You just don't go back to him. You, or her. You speak to any true hard or die hard sort of Chelsea. I don't think they're overly happy with Lampard coming in. They always think, well, they got Is it
Pochettino.
Pochettino coming in. Why haven't they let Lampard do his job where he is? Let him be in control of it, and then obviously he gets to know more. What's going.
I'm in agreement with getting rid of him now. And
What? Get rid of Frank now?
now.
But no, because then what happens is
No, but their
is
season.
the new manager comes in and he's going to come off and maybe lose the next 4 matches, and then he's not going to have the crowd's support. So what he does is he is the manager, but Frank actually he's
Good ball.
in the background, but Frank takes all the hits.
Well, yeah, possibly, but I think you need him there to work out his dead weight.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, he calls everything, but Frank's the manager. Do you know what I'm saying? Come on.
Yeah, but it's Frank. You wouldn't want to do that. 'Cause you're not
He's
doing
a
it.
fucking through and through Chelsea boy.
Yeah, but you're not
take,
doing anything.
Like, you've got to fucking be a wet wipe sometimes and wipe up the shit.
I think if you can get a new manager in now, you get. I think as a fan person, you'd accept not losing every game for the rest of the season. Still poor performances. Just come out and say, look, season's done. We can't do anything. We're finishing mid-table at best. I'm gonna sort. My job's to sort this out. This season's going to be a complete write-off. We'll go again next year. And then you work out what system you want. Try and get them playing the way you want to play. Work out which players can do it, ones can't. Like when was it Conte came into Chelsea when he went to a 5-back, didn't he?
We started off in a 4.
Yeah, but came in, he tried it, and he went to a 5, and he got rid of players that couldn't do it. And he had Victor Moses. Was it Victor Moses? Just go on.
Come on, more.
Oh, what? Did you see that spray? Was that 40-yard spray from the left back to the right wing?
Playing liquid football.
Was Conte had Victor Moses playing in a system that worked? Like, if you went into that job, you'd have never said Victor Moses would have been a crucial part of that Chelsea side. But because he got in and he figured it out early enough, they went and won the league with it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, Lampard's in the job because they know they won't fully turn on him.
Yeah.
No. And it works. You have to. It's good to have someone in. The alternative is just a random caretaker manager.
Right, Mason.
Exactly. But like it's a Tottenham legend. It's the equivalent of just having someone into.
We were saying that though, like Ryan Mason, it's got to be so hard to be the manager for him. 1, because they suck, but 2, if you're like Harry Kane, you would not listen to Ryan Mason.
No.
You've been a captain to him in a team before.
Yeah.
Oh no, you might have been.
It's
actually,
hard
Maurice out of it.
to take that, isn't it?
It's hard to tell. I mean, obviously.
That's a. What is he? What are they doing, mate? That's dire.
That was
He had
dire.
an absolute stinker of a miss against Man U. Should have scored.
They don't even look confident to play from the back.
It's a great ball though.
That was a good pass. to be fair.
Yeah, and that.
Oh, saying that they just
Opened the
just
top.
played
gotta
out.
give it
They
to
just
him.
played out lovely.
But now we're all set back.
Yeah.
No, we're set up now. Look, offside. Alright.
rubbish. They're really, really rubbish.
It's too easy for us to run through like that.
A bit more weight.
And again, was that
That's
dire?
dire.
Yeah.
Go on.
He looks like he's shitting himself, mate, doesn't he?
Come on, Mo. How's he kept hold of that?
That's their centre forward there.
Hey! You are not going to get that time,
You see,
Kane.
though, that's the issue. Like, literally what I was saying. Your centre forward, your outlets picking the ball up on the edge
To
of your
try
own
and
box.
look for the
And
striker.
the reason he didn't hit that, he got tackled there, is because he had no one to play it to. Son was his only ball there running in behind, and we know where it's going.
Yeah.
Like, you've got
He got no one to
outlet.
play it to.
Unless you whip up a masterclass of football, like actual build-up play, but they haven't got the
He
players to
should
do
have done
that.
a chopsy, kicked it into his legs, let it bounce off himself, and then run onto
It
it.
works.
I know he's still scoring recently, but every time I've seen them, he looks so uninterested at the minute.
Kane,
Yeah.
he
think
has
stays.
to go, mate. No, he's got to go. He's
Got
got
to.
to go. I mean, I didn't give a shit about. I mean, he might want to, for his legacy as a legend at Spurs, but fuck me, he's not going to do anything with them, is he? It's trial and error, and it's
He's
been
had
done.
the time.
It's been done.
The one question you could have is the only reason you'd stay at Tottenham would be to the top goal scorer in the league. He could go to United and still break the Alan Shearer record. He's already broken the Tottenham one. He's got nothing else to actually do at Tottenham. He's already their top goal scorer of all time, isn't he? And
Yeah, so when it's not even
so
a Tottenham thing, it's
he's
just
made
an
he's
injury
finished as
thing.
he's always. Even if unless he goes to Arsenal, he's going to be a Tottenham legend. He can still go to United and be a
He's
Tottenham
not going to
legend.
go to
No,
Arsenal.
but that's what I mean. Unless he went to Arsenal, he will
Or even
always be.
Chelsea.
Yeah, he'll always be
Yeah.
a thingy legend, a Tottenham legend. I mean, even if he went to Arsenal, they can't say anything bad about him. He's done more for that club than they deserve.
You can't go to Arsenal. You just cannot go to Arsenal.
His alternatives, if he wants to stay in England, are both Manchester clubs or us.
Yeah. And City,
wouldn't want him.
And City wouldn't pay the money
We
for him.
wouldn't pay for him anyway, and City won't do it now because of Haaland.
United would be a great signing for him.
I think that makes sense.
United
Yeah.
for him is a perfect move for
Yeah.
him because he knows he's going to be the main striker.
Yeah.
It fits his system perfectly. Like
Yeah.
they create chances, and they don't have someone to do what he can do.
I agree.
They play for Kane the same way. Like they're one at the minute is Weghorst or Martial.
A striker that works, that's
And
big,
holds up.
strong.
Because he's an out-and-out nine, isn't he?
Yeah.
The one thing that he can do that Weghorst can't do, well, it's
What's
a lot.
quality?
There's a hell of a lot. It's world-class quality. He can finish. He finishes chances that most strikers can't, and he's part of the build-up a lot better.
Look where he is now. Do you know what I mean? It's like
They're playing some half decent football now.
You see, like they struggled to actually. They sort of. I mean, you don't have to force it up. You don't have to be rapid, and the ball doesn't need to go from one end to the other in a matter of seconds. But it's a very, very slow build-up, and it lets teams set. Like it's not like you're working it well. You're having to slow yourself down because your players aren't up there.
yeah,
So if
Tottenham
you were him,
is-
you'd leave.
yeah. Well,
It depends where he's. I mean, he's got a family. He's a very family-oriented person. It's a weird thing to talk about because it's such a personal matter. The last 7 games away,
who's this?
Tottenham.
Right,
Last
so
7 away
Leicester.
games.
Oh, that's all right for them.
They're
haven't scored many
their two
either.
draws are against Southampton and Everton. Southampton bottom of the league, Everton relegation side. That's awful.
Everton's going to be a big one for them.
No, that's
No,
the last
that was
7
their last
results
7
now.
Oh.
results. They lost all of them,
5.
or lost 5, drawn 2. 2 were Southampton, Everton, both who were
Oh, man.
arguably championship
So
sides.
who have they
actually.
got on their last run? Did we say that before?
Yeah, well, we were half saying that. Yeah,
And then
had
we scored
Palace,
again.
Villa. Yeah, we kept scoring. Palace, Villa, home to Brentford, away to Leeds.
Okay. Is that their that's their finish? So it's not a.
It's not the worst. It's
yeah.
quite on paper. It's
I'd be
actually
quite happy with
nice,
that.
Yeah, but to be fair, I don't think it matters who they're playing at the minute. They just look dreadful.
I'm looking forward to the Bournemouth Everton match. That should be.
Yeah, well, Bournemouth have come off massive results recently. Beating Southampton the other night, beating Leeds today 4-1. I think that's pretty much cemented them safe.
Should be.
Yeah. They'd have to be so unlucky. They'd have to lose every game, and those lower teams just start winning games that they haven't.
Oh,
been doing.
Well, I said
No.
today, before today, that was if they win today, that should be 3 points clear.
Because it's
For
clear
them
of
to-
Leeds as well, and Leeds aren't even in the bottom three.
Yeah.
No, I don't think they're. 3 of those sides aren't making up 9 points.
No.
Rest of the season, so they should.
Should be enough.
They should.
So
Be
some
enough.
of them are still playing each other.
Will West Ham get dragged into this?
No, I think that's quite similar to Bournemouth. I think that my thought is Southampton, Leicester, Everton, Leeds, and who's the other one?
West Ham.
Forest.
Oh, Forest.
They're the 5 they're competing for. I think Bournemouth and West Ham have certainly done enough. The same way Palace and Wolves were sort of in it like a month
Wolves
or 2
got
ago.
thumped the other night as well, didn't they?
Yeah, it's 6-0 to Brighton. But they were slowly in it, but I never really thought. And when time passes, like they pick up the points. The same with Bournemouth, West Ham. There's too many games have happened now. Like the others won't catch up.
Yeah.
One of them might escape it, but
Might
he
be
on?
onside.
Oh. And he
And
didn't
he's
go
off.
for that. He
He's
went
off.
for a shot.
Off anyway.
he's offside. It weren't actually.
What's in the chat?
It was Matt asking about alternatives. Lampard. We have LLFC for life saying hello. Was he offside?
Afternoon,
he's
mate.
miles offside.
Yeah.
He's caught in 2 minds here whether to play it or not. Would that be a foul from Trent?
Matt, we like Lampard because who would be the alternative? Well, we just explained that.
Doesn't need to chest that down, does he?
Nah, that's... Do you think? I don't even put it in a negative. Do you think this can get complacent?
What, us or them?
Us.
No.
No, you think?
Maybe if we pass that out of play. I'd be surprised if we do. Only because we've got such...
Ball.
What a pass. Only because we've got such good players going forward that I think we maintain that tempo.
Especially if they open up.
Yeah, and we've got the 2 young ones in there as well.
And if we do get complacent, I think Klopp will drag them off quicker than they know it.
Yeah, it's not
No.
like you're dropping, like you could easily take off Harvey or Kaz.
Well,
I feel bad for him.
Thiago's sitting there. You know what I mean? Thiago's sitting on the bench, isn't he? He would love to come onto a game at 3-0 up. He'd work a bit of magic.
Do you think our best team is with him in it?
Thiago, I love him.
Yeah.
No, that's not what I said though.
Mine was saying yeah.
Yeah, I
No, I'm
think
saying yeah. I meant to say I love him. Yes.
I do.
I think he's just a bit of a magician.
Do you think he helps though? Because the best Liverpool team that we've had is workhorses rather than magicians.
But there's certain
I'd rather
games.
footballers play than horses or magicians.
There's certain games where I don't think he should play full stop.
Okay.
Where you need to ground it out and sort of like it's a midfield battle, but he will pull out a pass from his ass. I mean, you tell me, some of the passes he does. That's why I like, I know I keep going, but Iniesta and players like that, he can thread a needle. He's just one of those players which you do not expect to get that pass, but if you've got a reading between the players, they know that ball's going to come off.
Yeah.
You've got to make that run. It's not one of those ones where you just think, oh, I'm not going to get it back. He's going to give you that ball back, and he's going to give you something that you're not expecting. So
He rarely loses it. He's a weird one because he's so good at that, and Kieran's having a bit of a nightmare.
Back on the screen.
no,
No.
yeah.
So Kieran's having one of those days.
It's one of those days. I think they just saw a photo of you.
Oh, it's his birthday as well, guys. Chops'
It was the
birthday.
other day, yeah.
So little Chops, he's little 23, or big 23, should we say?
I'd say a medium-sized 23 at the moment.
That's a medium.
It's a medium.
Oh, this is a medium as well.
Medium-sized T.
I went for the large on the jumper, but I've gone for a medium on this, so I like him a little bit snug.
Go on, Trent. Quality again.
We do ask a lot of him with his crosses.
No, he's world class at them.
That's what I mean.
That's a good ball.
You won't win that one.
Oh, he did win it.
Elliot.
Had no right to win that. Firstly, one thing, that LLFC for life is Diablo.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's their new name. Did your account get banned? could have happened anywhere.
How do you know that? Did he say
He
it?
just said, yeah, I'm formerly Diablo boys.
Oh, right.
And thank you very much.
I want to know why you got
What's
a new
with the
name,
name
man.
change then?
Yeah, well, we
I
want
want
to
to
know
know why
the
you got a new
name.
name.
Something dodgy to
Like something dodgy there.
AKA.
He's been watching football, Gary, hasn't he?
He's used his fucking daughter's name.
Harry goes, what's happening with Trent? Not think. Oh, I don't know what that means.
Right.
Not think should just stick him in midfield and get. Oh, do you not think you should just stick him in midfield and get a new right back that can defend? Well, it depends.
So then again, mate.
does he
Sorry, I was
think-
laughing at
Yeah.
Diablo.
Harry was saying, should we just stick him in midfield and get a new right back?
Who?
Oh.
They were under pressure there. They put it out for us. They didn't want to put
To be
that.
fair, I think Curtis went to leave one on him.
Yeah, he did.
He's saying, should we just stick Trent in midfield and get a new right back?
Oh,
go foul for that.
me.
No, I don't know why he didn't give it.
Oh,
You can go for those.
Mate, that's a bad tackle.
I mean, a foul for that.
Can you not go for those?
He's a little wind up there, isn't he?
That's a bad tackle, man.
Especially the way he goes with injuries.
Yeah, he's only just come in as well. That's the last thing you want.
You know, you do.
That's
Yeah,
not,
and you
that's
get
not a
something.
good place to have that there as either. That's where all your ligaments are.
Okay, well, good first 30. Oh, did we come up with the answer?
Yeah, he said, lol, my girlfriend thought it was rough. I thought she was talking about my, Nah. Diablo. Can we still call him Diablo, though? I prefer it.
Yeah.
I like the name Diablo.
Oh, reminds me. You know what, Diablo? I think that means devil.
It does mean devil. And you only know that because of the wine. And I know you
course
only
I
know
do.
that because of the wine.
I've got a bottle down there, man. Look, I've got a bottle of the old Diablo here, I think.
You've had two bottles today, though.
Ah, guess
Yeah, the old Diablo.
Diablo.
Heard what?
How many have you had today? Not Diablos, but wine. Because you said you were
Oh.
on form because of that.
Oh, no, because I only did that because it was Chops' birthday.
Yeah, that's was my one
That's
birthday
a drink
wish.
to forget.
When I blew out the candles, I was like, I hope my dad gets really drunk. But
Oh, it
no,
came true.
yeah, it did, yeah. What am I supposed to tell you?
Oh.
It's just us making noises now, isn't it? No, back to Harry's question. Do we just get a solid right back in? And
This is a debate you two had before
Yeah.
and went on for ages about.
Yeah.
thing is, if we play this system where he tucks into midfield, I don't think it could hurt to sign a proper right back.
But do you?
Whether they play him.
Why would you? Okay, would you put like a Gomez? Are we talking that? Like, because he's going like that's gone, isn't it?
I don't think Gomez is good enough.
Right. What about you got Van Dijk playing there? What about?
So we ain't going to John Flanagan get him back in.
Well, the minute it's like a back three. Like look where Canate is now. He's
Yeah.
always where like Trent would be.
Yeah,
Trent sort of gets to do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
Completely
Look where he is
free
now.
running midfield.
he's
We-
playing. He's playing left midfield.
We
He's
play
just-
a back three with Canate, Van Dijk, and Robbo, but Robbo has a bit more license to go
Look, now he's
forwards.
playing middle.
Trent's completely dictating this game.
I like how fullback to fullback is now just playing a 5-yard ball.
Yeah. But I think they've clocked that he's so technically good. He's sometimes wasted out there.
I've
Just
always
get him
said that.
involved as much as you can.
Always said, and the thing is, you don't want him feeling the pressure of actually being an out-and-out right back because he is going to get exposed.
Yeah.
He is going to concede. We all know if you run a line with him, he's going to have you. If you cut inside on him, he's going to have you.
Robbo.
You'll do him.
Yeah.
So, and he's been worked out. So, let him go and have that free run. Let him do what he has to do.
Yeah, you don't get
And-
the best out of him sometimes when he's out there.
I mean, he
especially
crosses
off the
that ball over beautiful.
Yeah. He can still end up in that right back position.
We did for the goal.
Yeah, just doesn't have to be.
It might give Salah a bit more room one-on-one as well. Just less bodies over that side of the pitch. Like, because when he's out there, a winger would probably sit on him so he doesn't just receive that ball to whip in constantly.
I don't want him to have pressure. I mean, that sounds bad, but it's like I want him to have that role
He
where
seems to have a complete free roam role.
Yeah.
Where he's not been told to stand anywhere.
Well,
Just
they do
go,
it with
go,
Messi,
where,
don't
go
they?
wherever the ball
Go-
is.
Let's have a look. Where is he now? Where is he? Like he will be wherever he wants to be on that.
But like in these sort of areas, he'll probably be more in a right back position. Like when we're defending, look, he tucks back in the right back because.
That's a good
Excuse
header.
me. He won't contest
Good
that.
win as well. Was it Harvey?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, it's a foul.
That's us. We'll have that. Yeah, you can't do
Salad.
that.
Different gravy.
This is more like Pep Guardiola, though, dictating the whole of English football.
Yeah, it's just Pep telling everyone what to do, and it working, and everyone realising why he's a genius.
Yeah. It's funny, like, even the top managers just copy him because his side keeps winning.
We just worked out how to do it. Just figured out the system on how to.
Yeah. Because he wasn't doing this before. He says every year, though, as good as the sides are, he changes what he does every year, so no one can, like, keep on top of it.
Changes it mid-season.
Yeah.
Sometimes changes it game for game.
I mean, he has been caught out, but to be fair to him, if you'll never find out if you don't test it or try it.
Yeah. And
you
the only
shouldn't
time to
try it
test
in
it
cup
is-
finals, though. Champions League final, you shouldn't be testing anything out.
Well, I see why he wants to, like, so you don't get caught out of what you're doing, but just play your strongest team in a final.
Oh,
Handball.
who was that?
Robbo.
Oh, yes. Is that Van Dijk?
Yeah.
That should have been a goal.
I actually thought Kanai didn't do too bad there.
To be honest, whether that would have been a...
Oh, we'll have
Got
that.
the ball.
Well done, Trent. Whether that would have been disallowed because of the handball from Kane in the
I think it would
build-up.
have been harsh handball.
Yeah, but what led straight to a goal.
This is poor from Robbo.
It was poor from Robbo. But yeah, no, so I wouldn't mind signing to answer Harry's question, I wouldn't mind signing another right back. Like just an out-and-out right back. And then not even playing him, just have him maybe do the role we're playing at the moment. And if we ever do need to go to just a solid back four, same amount of
Should have
game.
him there. Should have him there.
Oh, that didn't look nice. He's never missed that.
There's the one. Game on.
They play rubbish, he always scores.
Van Dijk slipped there, man.
That fall didn't look great, though.
No,
He
it
looked
looked like
he
both
got
his
shot.
ankles went.
Yeah. It's not the same. Oh, he's happy. It's not the same Van Dijk, though.
No.
Like back 2-3 years ago, that doesn't
wouldn't
happen.
happen.
I thought that was really good football from them, though. Yeah. And then Robbo, to be fair, it's not great from Robbo, but he's
In fairness, Roy, if he doesn't come over, you don't want you'd almost not Hurricane. You don't want him driving into the box.
Yeah.
You get caught ball watching almost.
It's not great from Van Dijk, though. Good finish. Second that went over, like, it was guaranteed.
Anyone
saying
else?
that about the complacency.
Yeah,
Because Robbo's just given it away prior to that. Then that's
Yeah.
happened.
it's another goal.
Do you think he beats that record?
Stays in the league 100%. He's only got to get. I know his thing. He gets 20 goals a season normally. Say he gets 15 goals a season for the next 4 years. That's him done. He could do that.
Yeah.
Do you
Spread
think he
it.
still gets it even if he moves? And
Yeah.
granted, say he'd probably say it was like Man United, he'll get more chances and stuff, but it might play differently just
Where he
because.
gets less goals.
Yeah, it might just happen the way they play, or it just might for some reason not work out.
He'll stay in the league as long as he breaks that. I think. If he stays in the league, he won't retire till he breaks that, and he will break it. Whoa!
Robbo.
Is that Robbo again?
Yeah. Come on, Van Dijk. Good save.
So
Come
good
on,
save,
mate.
Alisson.
Robbo, sort your fucking shit out, mate.
That's twice now. What? Oh my god.
What's he doing?
Van Dijk actually does quite well there.
Ish.
You said
But
they
it's
got
not great. To be fair, he looked like he was tripping over his own feet.
He
He
got
didn't-
he got a foot on the ball. That's why
yeah,
he tripped.
eventually. He's
No,
before
he
that.
wasn't tripping. He got a foot on the ball.
It's a good save that.
Well,
That would
but
have
it-
been interesting.
Yeah, it would have been
Yeah,
much more
wasn't it?
interesting.
Before half time.
Matt's 4-3 prediction would have been looking decent.
And now they're singing.
Woken up.
Last thing we need. Oh,
Well out. I can
don't
answer.
want to make this a contest. This should be dead and buried, really. Especially how it started.
Hook it. Oh,
Gone.
Good ball.
Gone.
he's so quick, isn't he?
Yeah. Yeah. What do you what have you made of the Arsenal collapse in the last few weeks or the month, say?
Hilarious.
So funny.
Hilarious.
It's very funny.
Can't. I never thought I'd say it, but I'm actually glad City are going to win.
What I was celebrating Haaland's got, granted that's because I was next to an Arsenal fan, it's easy to wind him up. Yeah, it's just not, it's
Can't put up with this shit.
nothing beats. I'm actually glad they've gone on like a title run just to crumble. It makes you feel even better because if they have another nothing season, there's nothing to laugh at anymore.
If they finish second, or go on. Good tackle. If they finish second, and
Very
they had a
disappointing.
better season than like say Man United, if they finish, even if United finish fourth, but they got to an FA Cup final, say they lose the seed but won a League Cup as well. So they won a trophy potentially too.
They've got to be very disappointed. They've got to be. It's like, you haven't that many points ahead like we have. Just, it hurts. It hurts.
For some people,
Especially, when was the last time they won the league?
03.
It's a long time ago, man. It's 20 years.
Like sometimes actually being in a title race can be as enjoyable as like a cup run or win it. It must be off.
Got to be off.
It must be off.
Why is the flag still down?
Well, it's not off then.
Oh, it's flag going
Right?
up. Why not stick it up then? if
Why
you're
did he
sure?
put that up on that whole run?
Jeez. To be fair, that's tight.
To be fair, it's one of those though when you like. So I think there you don't flag. I think
Now,
there you flag. There the
Yeah.
flag goes up because that's what your decision is.
Yeah.
To be,
I
that
get-
one is very tight. To be fair,
Yeah, but how long do you play on?
till the attacks finish.
Yeah, but when's the attack finish?
You can roughly tell. Big like common
no,
sense.
he's like, Klopp's like that. What the fuck?
We've been quite poor actually
Since we scored the third.
Yeah, that's what I was saying about complacency. It's a bit slower now. Passes aren't working as well.
Yeah, but yeah, we got. Looking back at questions, I mean, this was before we conceded. Was Diablo saying,
Yeah.
"Do we sit on this lead or go for as many goals as possible?" Well, I mean,
I don't think it's in their mentality to sit back and do Italian football.
no, I don't think we can.
I don't think we've got that personality. Because I don't think Klopp's got that either.
No.
Because at the end of the day, what we got sitting on the bench, 3-1, if it still stays the way it is now, 3-1, and it's like the 60th, 70th minute, you can guarantee there's going to be a change. He won't be complacent at staying at 3-1 and just sticking like that. I wouldn't have thought Pep would, wouldn't he?
Yeah, it's different the stage of the game you're at. Like, for there's 10 minutes to go and you sit on a lead, you've got to.
Oh yeah, but that's being savvy. But I mean, 3-1.
That's the Lockmeister. I think that's Graham Lock, their dad.
It is.
It's got to be, isn't it?
What's
Lockmeister.
that?
Oh, it's Dan
Picture.
and Matt's dad.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't see the picture that clearly.
Get that wine glass topped up. Yes, mate, 100%. Cheers. Is that Lockie's dad?
Yeah, the Lock's dad, Dan. and
Ah.
Matt's
He
dad.
loves it apparently.
He's the one. He took the photos at the final. No, the ones I put on my Instagram. I showed you. He took those photos.
Oh, was that?
Their dad. He's on the other. He walked around the picture with his camera. Really nice
Okay,
guy.
who was the videography?
That's my mate Jack, who came around for the football's dad.
Right. A very quiet man, is he? Or
What, the bald guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a little bit quiet, I think.
no.
He isn't on
I
the...
didn't think he'd like me.
No?
No.
Most people don't.
Yeah, that's cool. Well, I got a vibe. He looked at me like I thought. Does he know me?
Probably.
Because
knows Kieran.
Yeah,
Have I upset him somehow?
yeah, I don't know. Because I just thought, because I know F and blind a lot, and F and C and that, and
To be honest, he probably looked at you. He's got his camera there. Like, I'm going to get demonetised if I film next to this guy.
yeah. I actually had to be politically correct with because I had the ex-mother-in-law, my ex-wife there as well, which is obviously your mum and dad and your nan.
So your mum joke that.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's good ball.
Go
Good
on.
ball.
Get one more.
Oh, that's all right. Edge it.
Yeah, no, great half, Robbo.
No, he hasn't, has he?
To be fair, funny enough, even though we're 3-1 up, we could actually do it with a half, I think.
Yeah.
Just to
I agree.
regroup again. Like
We
Klopp.
tried to sort
You
it
know
out.
what? I actually bet he'll go in and rollick him.
Yeah, he will do.
I don't think he'll be happy how this has ended.
Well,
It's
are
not
you?
been- it's not actually been a...
No.
Are you
That's what I
happy?
mean.
It was a
Are
good,
you-
fi- it
are
was a
you
good
happy?
15 minutes. It hasn't been an excellent half.
No,
of
you've had
football.
He'll make a point out of them.
3-1, right? So we started like we're on fire, but going 3-1 up, or 3-0 should we
3-0.
say?
Within 15.
we've given them the goals, haven't we? But they've taken them.
Yeah. Well, they were
So-
slowly creeping back into the
Yeah.
game anyway. Because now it's like they come out second half, get one early. It's
Yeah.
like we're playing game on for the next
Yeah.
45 minutes. Got to get one more.
Oh,
Handball! Handball!
Oh, can you check the handball?
can we have a look at it?
They're checking it.
Let's have a wait, because I'm not... Alright. Alright, well...
Yeah, it was a decent half of football to watch.
I'd like
I mean, probably not if you're a Spurs fan, but...
The last end of the half was better. Still not going to be a good one to watch, but... it's my phone. But yeah, it's been a good half.
But yeah,
As a
so what you
neutral.
made of it.
I've enjoyed it, but the end of it was a bit lackluster.
I didn't really want them in the game, to be honest. No, I mean, I didn't want the crowd singing, put it that way. I mean, you don't want that.
I say, I wouldn't want to be Robbo going in. I think he's going to be getting it right.
Yeah, he's had a bit of a mare, actually.
But good. I think Trent's played well. I think he's been a real standout. I
Yeah.
think the front three have all been very good as well. And I've been quite impressed actually with the midfield. It's the back line, really. The back
Just
three
little
of Canate, Van Dijk,
mistakes.
Robbo, I think, have been a bit shaky.
Van Dijk slip as well.
Yeah.
Didn't help.
No, but it's alright. Good half.
Yeah.
If you got any,
I'm happy with. Sorry, man.
I was just going to say, if you got any comments, just put them in the chat where it's the half now. If you've all got any questions or we got more chance of answering now it's half time.
I'm just saying that I'm just happy with Trent's role. What he's doing. Like I think he's been man of the match by a long shot. I don't think anyone's come near him. Even though he hasn't, I mean, obviously he hasn't scored, but he's set everything up. I think he's run the middle.
He's arguably been our man of the match for the last 2-3 games now.
Yeah.
Which is mad because he had like a dreadful start.
Yeah, but they love to jump on the bandwagon with him.
Well, that's what Harry said earlier in the chat. He goes, when he's talking about it, he goes, it's undeniable his talent going forward, but you feel worry in defence, and whenever the media gets to his head, he normally has either stinkers or shows up.
And that's what I'm saying. You take that pressure away from him, allow him to play that free role. I think he just if he gets caught, it gets found out. It's like Fab when Fab was playing like in the middle, wasn't it? You know, if you put him in the back when he had to fill Van Dijk's role when Van Dijk was out. As soon as he gets the ball, he's not going to do anything massively creative with the ball. All he's going to do is going to dish it off. So when he was winning the ball back in the Van Dijk role, he was only dishing it off to somewhere where he would have been.
Yeah.
So he's not the sort of ball, you know. And then he is the sort of player that will actually, score a wonder goal. But you allow Trent to do what he's doing now, he's got no pressure of actually losing the ball in the middle because realistically, what he's got behind him should be able to clean up his shit.
Well, you get more license to give the ball away.
Yeah, of course it does, and that's what a midfielder should be allowed to do. If you trust in your defence,
Which we do.
yeah,
The same way we do with the goalkeeper.
Yeah,
The
of
amount times
course.
we let
Yeah.
teams take shots because
because he should be able to do his job. He's the
Yeah.
best keeper in the world, and there's no one better than him.
And that's where we can see from his trust in players. But I'd rather do that and win games based off of it than be passive and play like a relegation side.
I've been happy with that. I've been happy with Trent. I just think, like I said, there could be complacency, and I think it slowly just happened.
Good time of the half.
Yeah, just naturally.
Yeah.
I don't think we were actually bad, but just Robbie doesn't make that pass twice like that. Or if we're 0-0
He's had a
1-0.
shocker, though, isn't he? Really, to
And
win
last
it.
thing, well, they had a 5-minute spell where they had, I think they had 3 shots. It showed they had 3 shots on target. They had all the possession. We just weren't doing anything.
Yeah. Do you think there'll be any substitution?
Not the half.
No, I
shocked.
mean, do you think there'll be an early subs? Like 10 minutes in, 70 minutes?
I know a lot of the it's quite cliche. I know a lot of managers and stuff say we'll see how the first 10-15 go. But I actually think that this is the type of game where that means something.
Yeah.
Because they get one early, or if we get one early, it does dictate. Because either it becomes a 3-goal lead, or they're right back in it at one goal behind.
So where have we gone wrong here then? From 3-0 up, where have we gone wrong?
I just think we just got a bit opened up a bit too much. Just got passing, got a bit sloppy, pressing, got a bit. You just become complacent. Just like I said before, I don't think it was nothing tactically or nothing I don't think they did much either. I mean, to be fair to them, they couldn't have been any worse either. Like, they weren't there for the first 15 minutes.
No.
So they were always naturally going to get better. We just took our foot off their necks for a bit. And stopped choking them.
Yeah.
And
you don't want them getting like any. I mean, especially at home as well. So.
Yeah. And if you're giving a chance to Harry Kane.
Oh, he's not going to miss that. I mean, that boys. I mean, listen, that's one thing he does know. Whereas he generally knows where the back of the net is, doesn't he?
Yeah. We were saying that before.
What we got in the chat? Anything? Harry H says in attack is back. Okay. What's that?
Do you follow any European footy? Do you?
Do I?
Like Serie A?
No, I will watch the other match. I don't follow it.
You don't know
follow
what's
it religious. No, I mean I will watch the bigger games.
Small Champions League.
Like the Milan AC and you know what I mean.
That's
Those
coming up
I'll watch.
next week.
Yeah, exactly. I'll watch the big ones like that. It's like today. I'll watch the Scottish League as well. I mean, I say watch the Scottish League. Like Celtic beat Rangers today, 1-0. The semi-finals. So they're the sort of games that, if it's big games, even like the Australian, you know.
He was watching the first goal back with Jones, where he gets the volley. But yeah.
Oh, he's way too. He's
he doesn't
off
have
him.
a clue.
Yeah.
I don't think he's good defensively. Yeah, I'm a bit like you. I don't actually watch it religiously. I think as I've got older, it's actually become less than what I used to.
Yeah.
That's probably just more of a time thing, but I definitely keep tabs of what's going on.
Yeah.
So I at least know who's doing well in their leagues.
Well, you know I love Lazio.
Lazio?
No.
Well,
I did love that. Lazio was my team years ago.
They bottled, didn't they, against AC?
Did they?
Well, Champions League.
Yeah.
I thought they were going to make the final, that one.
Did Gascoigne play for Lazio?
Question for the chat.
Did Paul Gascoigne play for Lazio?
I want to say yes.
He went out to Italy.
I feel like it was him or Maradona. It must be him.
Yeah,
I think it was Gascoigne.
Yeah, Gascoigne did.
I think that's why.
It's going to make us look so amateurish if we don't have.
I think it is. I think it is Gascoigne playing for Lazio.
Was that
I'll put my money down on that.
Was that when he went all druggy over here and they just went out to Italy to party? Because I think he
was partying over here.
No, but that's what I mean. He went out, he was partying over here and he went out there and proper partied and then came back.
Oh, you have to ask my solicitor.
Allegedly. We can't say that.
Yeah, I don't know. I love Gazza, mate.
Okay, just quickly on their goal. It comes down the flank. This is the issue when you have Trent starting right back and playing centre mid. You don't have a right back for that space.
Yeah, but that should be automatically filled.
From
where we're standing there.
Three defenders.
Yeah.
So you don't blame the tactics, you just blame poor execution of what
We play that style of football. We're allowing him to do a free run. You know, if you're going to get caught, look, if Van Dijk hadn't slipped over, he would have been kept out on the left. Yeah. He did. He fell over. He slipped. He turned him, cut inside, coming. You know, it's a good finish, good ball, everything. So, no denying that was a worthy goal. But I don't think that's not Tottenham. That's
we made it easy for him.
Yeah.
No, I do agree with that. A lot of Klopp can be questioned at times, I think, this season. But I think, to be fair, some of it's been execution from the players a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Like, he hasn't been able to pick a solid 11. He's only done a lot of it on reputation. But like Henderson doesn't play at the minute.
Yeah.
And stuff. So the front three have changed constantly.
But you know Hendo can come in there and do a job straight away.
Yeah.
You know that.
It's just been very inconsistent and like silly mistakes, like Robert giving the ball away, Van Dijk slipping. That's nothing tactically or anything. That's just an individual mistake which has led to a goal.
Yeah, but like we have to back ourselves. We can't like be covering up completely. Then you're parking the bus and you're side at the bottom half of the table.
Right, I want to ask a quick. Can you do me a favour and just fill that up while you're over there, please?
Yeah, well, hot water like you did with mine.
Yes.
Is that what you did?
I didn't know it was hot.
He couldn't tell by the really warm glass. Wow.
No, not the kettle, the tap, please.
Nice and toasty, this one.
As much as I think some teams have been quite poor this season, say like us, Chelsea, even Spurs now, there is one team that could be ready to hit the history books which is Man City. They're on for the treble.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Do you actually think they'll do it?
Yeah.
I don't like how you're as tall as me.
Yeah.
I look really small.
It's not the real trouble though,
yeah,
is it?
I think they will.
You think they'll get the treble?
Mm,
Well, okay. Do you think they win the league?
yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You think that's done?
Yeah.
Arsenal don't come back.
Yeah, Arsenal have bottled it, mate. Listen, they look like fucking rabbit in headlights, mate.
They actually do.
Okay. Do they go and beat Man United in the FA Cup final?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think the only reason they wouldn't is like actually no, I don't even. there's no-
The only thing I would say to help your point is they would have just finished the
that's what I
league
mean,
campaign
and
and,
they've got
it's
a
in
Champions
between
League.
the Champions
Okay.
League final if they get to it.
I don't care.
Yeah, no,
It's
that would be
fine.
my only reason why they wouldn't. But my issue for that as well is they have like
So much depth.
they have like 18 top quality players in their team.
They're not going to lose that. They won't take
But
silverware.
United have already cemented top four before the last game of the season, and they have the FA Cup final a week later. They could rest players.
I don't think that's going to matter.
I
No.
don't know. It's-
Yeah, I slightly agree.
And then what you think?
And then you got Real Madrid over 2 legs and even one Milan.
that is the
Yeah.
only one that I think is like. I think Real Madrid, the way they play.
They're a nightmare, aren't they?
Yeah.
I'd love an Italian side to win that.
Wait, do you just think whoever wins between out Madrid and City win the
You'd assume
competition?
so, but it's not easy playing against Italian sides.
Say that again. Sorry.
Yeah, well, it's the same sort of question.
What?
Do you think whoever wins between Real Madrid and Man City in the semi-final
Yeah.
beats either the Milan sides in the final?
You'd assume so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't make that easy though. Playing Italian sides isn't an easy.
I don't
No,
think
it's
these
not.
Milan sides are great, but you never know in a final. You can always.
Benzema's, he's just quality, man. He's just like different. If he's on his game, listen. I think they got too much. I think City will end up
At least
beating
double.
them.
Madrid.
Yeah,
They should have beaten them last year.
I don't want them to. And there's a real big question for anyone. Would you rather a British club win the Champions League? Like, say, obviously, you go and speak to any Manc or any London clubs, they would hate Liverpool to win it. They'd love any other club apart from Liverpool to win it. So, my personal view is, I would rather Milan win against City. I don't want City to win it. But then my dad would say, well, you've got to go for a British club. Sorry, and then my dad's patriotic to it. Like, he's like, well, it should always keep it to a British
an
thing.
older mentality.
Yeah.
Not a bad way. That's just how it was.
Give it to the British club. But now I think I would rather see. I'd like to have that gloat saying that City do not have it.
I think the best scenario as a Liverpool fan would be Inter to win it, because City
Yeah.
win it, they're the money's on their back.
Oh, yeah.
And then both either Real Madrid or AC Milan that have already got more Champions Leagues than us anyway, so you don't want it to become even.
Because it's not much more skin off our nose.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
AC
It's like
Milan
if Real do it, was it 15?
Yeah.
Fucking 15 times? That's
I'd
ridiculous.
rather the way I'd go would be Inter, Real Madrid, AC, City.
You'd rather Real Madrid win it than AC.
Yeah, I'm the same with you.
I couldn't care less. Real Madrid are always probably going to be the
Number
top.
one.
No, I can't see anyone
In your
ever
lifetime
overtake.
anyway.
Yeah, I can't see anyone overtaking them because the next best was at 7.
Yeah, and they're 14, 15.
Yeah.
I think 14.
So let's say it goes to 15. They've got to win 8 Champions Leagues before Real Madrid win another one to level them, and that's the next best. Like, it's not happening.
Yeah.
So them getting another, they could be on 50. No, it doesn't make a difference to you. They're already clear.
And we're only one behind AC.
Yeah, I don't want AC to go another clear. I'd rather AC win than City, because I don't want City to win the Champions League. I think it's
Yeah, I'm the
funny.
same.
Same way
I'm the same.
Arsenal haven't won one. It's
Well,
just-
that's why
just something
it's
to
almost
say.
the same as what we're saying about like the league now. Who do you want to win the league?
I'll go City because Arsenal won't win one.
So it's almost the same thing of what we're saying about with the Champions League. Are we going for like City for the Champions League? No, we're going for any other club apart from City because we want the bragging rights.
Yeah.
Kept in gives us a bit of face and bit of ammunition to have conversations, and give them a bit of shit.
It is a bit sad not like in a way. I agree because I picked City as well, but it's sad because then City then just become this dominant force and always becomes a one-team
They
league.
are though. It's
Yeah,
not like
but they are.
And the one they didn't win, we had a monster season.
It's not like we're paying them too much respect. We're paying them the respect they've earned and deserve by saying stuff like that. But we don't want to give them. The monster club wins the Champions League.
If they win the league this year, where does that rank this Man City era as one of the greatest Premier League teams ever?
I think it's probably the best Premier League team ever.
Because if they win this one, it'll be 5 and 6.
Yeah, I think it is the best Premier League team ever. They've got the highest point.
They haven't won the Champions League.
Haven't won the Champions League. If we're
They
just
haven't
talking
won the Champions League.
strictly
That's what they want.
If we're talking strictly Premier League, it's the best ever. They've broken the most points ever in a Premier League season with the Centurions, and they've won the most in the shortest amount of time.
And the biggest cheats.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and they've played some of the best football you'll ever see.
The only arguments you can have, just quickly, we are kicking off now for the second half. Anyone who's not watching, and just watching our lovely faces. Good start. The only ones that have debates are Invincibles, but I don't think they match up because too many draws and it was just a one.
12 draws.
It was one off season. It was very impressive, but to be fair, the points tallies I think more impressive than not losing. You had Chelsea's 2 back-to-back. And to be fair, they got to 2 Champions League semi-finals.
That was a good league. That was a good year. That was good times for them.
Yeah, and they were competing, to be fair to them, with the Invincible team and a top Man United side. So I think that one was more impressive than the Arsenal one.
Yeah.
And it was new for Chelsea.
You're gonna get if any Gunners are
The
sitting
only-
there,
the
they'll
only-
be fucking.
the only-
They will be all over that, mate. That is like fuel on a fire for them, mate.
Honestly, the Invincible team, I think, lucky to get top 5 of the greatest Premier League sides. I think our 98-point season team's probably as good as an Invincible
better.
team. The
Yeah.
only one I
We
think
didn't
that
win the
competes with the
season.
City one is the Man United one that went 3 on the bounce and got to 2 Champions League finals plus winning one.
That'll be 3 on the bounce for them now, though, wouldn't it?
No, wait, 5 and 6. Yeah, it'd have to be.
This will be their 3rd in a row, won't it? They won last year. They not win the league before? Or did we win
5 and
that?
6? Or was it 4 and 5? It's got to be
Get
5
up.
and 6.
I'm going to Google it.
Yeah, Google it. It will be. No. Yeah, it would be 3 on the bounce then.
But
Yeah,
I
when
mean,
did we win ours? 19?
yeah.
20, 21, 20. Yeah.
That's what I mean. This is that if they win it,
They've done the 3 on the bounce.
and they've done it better. Only thing you say is Champions League. I'm not.
Yeah,
Googling it
like
anymore.
United got to 2 Champions League finals,
Oh, well
and to be
done,
fair to them, they were competing. No, they got to. Actually, that's a bit later. They won 1 Champions League on that final year with Ronaldo, and United were in and out of the league. This when City became the new kids on the block when the money came in. But they got to 2 out of 3 Champions League finals with Barcelona. But this was the Barcelona.
They could have
like
won.
Xavi,
Yeah.
Iniesta, and Messi. And I've never seen a Champions League final so dictated by one team.
Was it Rio Ferdinand quote? He said that game felt like it went on for hours.
Yeah,
he said it's the
Vidic
slowest
went, I've
game.
never seen
Or was it Vidic?
Well, Vidic, they both say it. They remember they both stood next to each other as centre halves, and at one point they said they looked at each other and went, "Who the hell are we marking? Like Messi's meant to be there, and he's just literally everywhere."
Running up,
and they just the one thing they said, even as a centre half, I just couldn't hit him to make something happen. Like I couldn't even grab him or just punch him or give him a kick. Couldn't feel
He wasn't near you
because he wasn't there. So they were marking no one for 90 minutes, and they just kept conceding.
Conceding goals. He scored, is that the game he scored a header on him as well?
No, that
was that the other one?
That was yeah.
That was the other one. But even that, good ball, Trent.
It's better.
One more.
bit heavy.
It's even the idea of Messi scoring it's an outrageous goal, but him leaping up and scoring a header against them, you can.
Shortest man on the pitch.
This is the only thing you think you can control against Messi
Yeah.
if the ball's not
Yeah.
at his feet.
Yeah.
If the ball's up in the air, that's where you've got your thing.
Yeah.
And the ball's just put in lovely,
Aerial,
nowhere near a
yeah.
defender.
Well, it's
And-
like Elliot scoring,
yeah.
isn't it? A header.
It's Lee in the chat going 2008, 2009 and 11 were their finals, so yeah.
Yeah. So their finals happened sort of just after their 3 on the bounce run. But I mean that's very impressive. That's the only thing City
Oh, that's wasted.
they got to a Champions League final and they've got to a lot of semi-finals now. They have to, I think, finish the story, do the job here.
The thing is, the same argument with that, when they got, what was their treble, 8, 9, 10?
Well, United.
Yeah.
Oh wait, treble what the
No,
year they won it,
they're
or
back to back to back to back.
6, 7, 8.
6, 7, 8.
And they won 8 and the Champions League that year against Chelsea, the Terry slip.
Yeah, that's funny.
That was the anniversary of Gerrard's the other day, wasn't it?
White slip.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry, I got haunted by it.
Just ignore it.
Well, there's not a lot when you open up your WhatsApp and see it.
That's why I don't look through your phone. That's not the only reason.
Oh.
Oh.
Go on, keep going.
Go on, Mo.
Give it.
Just keep
Go
it.
left.
Good
Go
ball. Go on, get involved.
Get round him. Get round
Gakpo.
him.
Ah.
That'll
dude, that wasn't a bad ball in.
Yeah, that was a good ball in, man. Some aerial attack on that.
Yeah.
What's been in that chat then? I'm
Blind.
your screens this
I don't know
time are not the right. I can't read them.
Yeah, it's us.
No, it is because it's normally I can get to see what's going on, but I don't see jack shit at the moment.
They're going to disappear behind that.
Hello, mate. Hello, chop chop. Disappoints. Lee said disappoints us went 3-0 up. Yeah.
I feel like we're going to score from the score.
Yes, we got that. So Diablo, I agree. Sure.
I really feel like we're going to score from the score.
Like how we started
quite a
bringing
good
our subs
knack for
on and around the 60-minute mark, as opposed to waiting 75-80. I totally agree. I don't agree. I think if you're like now 3-1 and it stays the way it's staying like as it is now, I think that 65 mark is definitely where to bring them on.
Yeah. It's way good.
Don't leave it to the 75th, 8. I hate that shit. Diablo says I like a bit of Italian football. Yeah.
Well done.
Nice.
Diablo said it could have been. I think we were talking
It's a
about.
yellow card as well.
Yeah.
We
Played on.
that.
I think Diablo was going back to.
Oh! He kicked at the linesman.
Could have killed
Right,
him.
he's got to be booked for it.
Got to book him.
Get the card out.
Yeah.
Don't just talk. Yeah, thank you. That's an easy yellow.
I think Diablo's going back to the Gaza. It could have been Abramovich because he's played for fucking everyone.
Yeah, so me and Ty did a thing the other week. There was a
Yes,
game.
right.
There's a game. We might have to play it one time. Actually, it's quite fun. But you have like tic tac toe, like knots and crosses.
Yeah.
But instead of
You can raise the seat.
I can't. It goes down.
it's a good
You
job.
can't.
Well, I can, but I've got the dodgy one. I need to go and get that, but I can't be asked.
All the dodgy ones go down. Whatever that meant. No, so like tic tac toe, but instead of like at the top, it has like clubs. So it might say Liverpool, Barcelona, like at the top middle, and you've got in each square you've got to match up on the grid a player that's played for both of those teams.
Okay.
So there'll be 3 across the top, 3 across the side.
Yeah.
It could be like Liverpool, Man United,
Yeah.
Liverpool, Barcelona, Liverpool, someone
And you know
else.
what would be good if you could actually put in generations like 70s, 80s, 90s,
Yeah.
and do like you have like your Graham Souness's, Dalglish's.
Yeah.
Because what would there be like? You know, like Triple Pursuit when you have like you're playing against me.
Yeah. Well, that's
Like
what I mean.
you're going to absolutely dominate me on like
Well, no, but that's the beauty of it. It could be like you can do it from any area. You just got to name a player that's played for both.
Yeah,
clubs.
yeah.
You can put any information in.
Well, it's like Souness played for he's played in the Italian league, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Do you know that?
I knew he'd been abroad. I didn't know where he
Yeah,
went.
that's what I'm saying.
Oh, I knew he had a mustache at one point, so
And it's
that
like
sort of
like
gave
the
it
question,
away.
yeah, and it's the question like we're talking
I always won the ball there.
about Gaza. I need to find. No one's actually put anything on there about that.
Yeah. So, no. I trust the chat. I back the
Has
chat.
Paul Gascoigne ever played for Lazio?
According to Wikipedia, Gascoigne eventually joined Lazio for a fee of £5.5 million, equivalent to £12.11 million in 2021. He received a £2 million signing on fee and signed a contract worth £22,000 a week.
That's nothing.
So I was right.
nowadays.
Yeah.
So they're the sort of questions that what you're saying about this game.
Oh, he's onside.
Oh! Hit the post again.
Mate,
Wow.
they're coming into this game. Oh. Come on.
Kane wants out there. Look at him.
We've got to be careful here.
Yeah.
This has been an issue for Spurs all year. They've been a second half
That's a
team
ball
all
and a half
season.
again.
Yeah. They've been so rubbish at the start of games, and then in the second half they come to life. Ball.
Okay, so what are we saying?
Ball.
Hit the post again. What a ball.
Is that offside?
No.
It wasn't offside.
Also, Diablo.
No.
Is that
Yeah.
not offside?
Well,
Yeah, he
might-
was. I think he was.
Line didn't flag. His flag's still down.
Wow.
Also, Diablo said goodbye.
Oh,
He
see
has
you later,
he has
mate.
to go. He says, "Sorry, got to go somewhere."
Unless it's telling him he's got to go again. Go on.
Oh,
You mean you got to go? The game's on, mate. Oh, that was going bins.
what's going in that? Ooh. That's brave. What are you doing?
I thought that was actually really nice for a second.
Yeah, but there was no
Who's
aim.
behind?
I was going to press the camera.
Oh.
I've still got time. Come on, James.
Oh!
Dear.
Have a good one, Diablo. And have a nice long weekend, man.
Mate, they were close there. That's a.
Yeah, we've got it's 2 bank holidays now because the King's coronation and because an early May bank holiday, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yep.
It's a good month for him.
Who? The King.
Bank holidays.
The King's having a right old jolly, mate.
We were saying that earlier when we were walking to lunch earlier. Just imagine being the king of the country.
Here's a bit of trivia for you.
Go on.
All right.
Or is it a question or trivia?
Trivia.
Alright.
Um,
I'm just going to say I know.
King Charles is going to be on his coinage, on his sovereigns, is going to be the first king, I think, in something like since 17, or even the 1700s, they wore laurel headdresses. He's wearing a crown.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, so-
Kings don't wear crowns.
So why does he wear them on?
Queens do, but kings do not. Well,
He's wearing a tiara.
No, he's wearing. It's called a wreath.
Is it to keep his ears down?
Keep his fucking. I love that.
Oh, you knew that.
Yeah, he's wearing a crown. So that's quite interesting. If you're into history,
I mean, that is interesting. Why has he done that? Any reason?
just to be
Cool.
the hierarchy of.
Oh,
Save Allison.
stop. Great effort.
That was a great save, son.
It might not
He
be long
needed
until
to.
changes happen, I think.
I think it's going to be now. I reckon 4 minutes and done.
Within the hour.
Yeah, 60 minutes. We said that, and I think Diablo
great
said that,
Yeah, he did.
or Ellie.
Good save, actually.
That's very good. It makes it look easy, doesn't he?
Yeah. No, we haven't been great start to second half. The only hope we do have is we can keep it like this and they just open up and we just break
Like
on them.
here.
Yeah, go on. Here we go. Quality.
Go on, Mo,
Time.
Drive.
Run it,
Drive.
run it,
Go on,
run
Trent.
it, run it,
Trent.
run it.
Gonzalo.
Oh, it's been caught.
That wasn't the pass.
Got caught with that, mate.
I don't think that was the pass.
You had Trent out there wide left. as
Should have
well,
waited.
if you did.
Don't foul. Don't foul.
Oh dear, well defended there.
Well done. Right.
What's Jake said? We are still adapting as a back four to Trent push into midfield position. So at times the right hand side is going to be wide open. Yeah.
Oh, that's an interesting fact about Diablo. I think he sort of told us before, but he's just been called back to the restaurant. He's a chef.
Ah. He's a chef. Okay. Cool.
Wow.
He still didn't explain why you got a fucking alias now.
Yeah, no.
I mean,
His girlfriend didn't like it.
you did smooth that one over a little bit, but and Diablo's got. I reckon he's Italian.
Box of the chef and the name.
Diablo, yeah. Now it's all coming together a little bit.
Well, you didn't
You're
mention
detective,
anything.
are we?
Didn't mention
Yeah.
anything about Gascoigne at Lazio, so who knows?
Yeah, that's true.
Had an emergency in the kitchen. Take care, boys. Good luck with it.
He's burnt the fucking kitchen down.
That's why it's called Diablo.
The devil. He's
no,
a devil in the kitchen.
Good luck with it.
Go on.
You'd be livid, wouldn't you? You're watching the game. You get a call from your kitchen.
I'd hate
He's getting fucking paid for watching.
Oh,
the
you
match,
chefs
mate.
do get.
Unless
chefs
he owns a restaurant as well.
Yeah, no, they get paid well, chefs, but like, it's a lot of respect. It's a high stress job because other people mess up. It makes you look really bad.
Oh, that was a ball and a half.
Well, Robbo.
I don't think he'll last long, just because he's
What, Robbo?
retired. No, Diaz. Well done. Well done. Haaland levelled the all-time goals for a single season,
Yeah.
Oh,
and not the 38 games.
Oh! Oh! Salah. That's sick, mate.
Well done.
Salah just on Elliot.
Alright, don't slap me. What did you say, sorry, about Haaland?
He's. Oh, I was just watching Klopp then. I just want to see how bad this tackle was.
Oh, that's not right. That's fine.
I think it's seeing
You
it
catch him
followed
all the way
through
through?
after.
I don't think it's that bad, man.
Nah, he's milking it. He's not just broken the 38 game season. He's tied with the 42 game seasons with Andy Cole and Shearer.
Yeah.
So he's only 1 goal away now to beat even a 42 game season.
Yeah, but he's machine.
He's
mate.
beaten
Come on.
Suarez's record in less games as well.
You got to
He's played less
remember,
games than-
but look at the people that he's got supplying him, mate. It's electrifying.
But you could say like Kevin and him are the best duo ever.
Yeah, they've only had 30 odd games together. And I think you could easily say they are the best partnership in the Premier League history.
Yeah,
Do you think he breaks that record?
yeah,
Yeah. He's got, what, 6-7 games left?
yeah. He will.
All he's got to do is get 1 more goal. He's getting 2 goals a game.
Yeah.
If he doesn't, he needs to have a fucking good look at himself.
Well, how many goals has he got? 30?
Well, that's what I'm trying to find.
I think he's on a goal a game.
I'm trying to find the stat.
Allison is just don't give a shit, does he? Even now, look.
So composed.
It's alright, isn't it? Here we go. So
Go on.
these are in like 38 and 42 league seasons. So Suarez and Salah. Suarez had the record with 30. Well, this is in a 38 game season. Suarez had the record with 31, and then Salah beat that with 32.
To be fair to Suarez, he only played 33 games that year.
Yeah,
'Cause he
Salah played
was 3 years
36. Then the record joint with Andy Cole, he played 40 games and got 34 goals. Anna Shearer played 42 games. He played every game that season and got 34 goals. Haaland's on 33. No, Haaland's on 34 because he scored today. So he's level with them and he's played 30 games.
31 now, or 30?
30. So that's how it'd look. To make it easier than me trying to explain it. So the appearances to goals is
So he's got the same amount of goals as the all-time record in 10 less games.
Yeah.
So he could not score for 10 games, go on a goal drought, and still be joint top goal scorer ever in the Prem for a season.
Yeah. So only he's one to beat it.
He
and
could
he's played
shatter it.
He's the only one to have more goals in games at the moment. And that's only in the league. We're not talking cups or Champions Leagues, which, I think Champions League, he's like,
Go on.
oh,
That's shit.
I don't know what the record is, but it's either he's the fastest person to get so many goals at a certain age, or he's like got.
We'll have the foul. Thank you.
Like he's just killing the goal record this season.
Yeah.
I think he's 50 at least all comps.
Look at him, mate. It's like you tell me a player that gets the ball from the halfway line and is running 1-on-1. You're having to defend against him. He's just like one of the hardest players to mark. And speed out of him. Who got Hendo and Jota?
It'll be
Yeah.
Diaz and
I
Harvey.
think Diaz and Harvey is coming off.
Yeah,
Come on, boys.
I think that's
yeah, it's
Good
fair. Yeah, yeah, definitely.
It's not bad subs, are they?
Our
This
team's
is what,
looking a lot better
this
now.
is what I like with having everyone fit. Pretty
Yeah.
much everyone fit is like the depth now. We're bringing on, like, we haven't even got Thiago on the pitch. We're bringing on Hendo and Jota. We've got Nunes sat on the bench.
Bobby, for now.
Well, so we still bring players in, and we will bring players in. We can't. I think there'll be uproar if we don't bring players in.
What's the speculation about Mano?
I don't think that will be blown out. I think they've kissed and made up from what I know. From what I've been told by my
Because you
sources.
remember dressing rooms, you had scraps. It's only because it's so public, everyone makes a deal out of it. Like, knowing you
And he
have...
also came out with a massive lip after.
Yeah,
It's a good chance, this, actually. Andy
but
Roberts.
he's not happy there, is he?
I don't think he's over the moon.
No.
He's not playing.
And he was a
much.
Liverpool legend.
Gone.
Oh, it's wasted. And he panicked. He should.
I don't think he's having a great game.
No,
though,
he's
though.
not. He's like a fucking sheep.
Good player, though.
Yeah.
It's weird, he's gone from winning a league with Inter, hasn't he? Did he win the league with Inter to joining this sort of
He
struggle?
came with Conte.
Yeah. Could be out.
Who actually becomes their next manager, do you think?
Ryan Mason's brother, I don't know.
Big Sam.
I love
Could you
that.
imagine?
Could keep him up.
But like, where
Big
else?
Sammy.
There's a serious question. Like, where do they go? Because they've actually brought in serial winners with Jose and
Come on.
Conte. Like, they almost have to go with a different approach and like try and get someone to
Like a
build the
Poch.
team again. Yeah, like another Poch. Probably not Poch though, because like you almost said, don't go back to the Axe.
Yeah.
You gotta,
Graham Potter.
but I don't know.
Yeah,
It's not a good
they
track record
can't,
after the
yeah.
Chelsea. You
No.
don't want to do Chelsea's reject and who
No.
failed.
No, I agree.
It might be a better
But
fit.
that's what I mean. I think it's actually Chelsea had a squad that had no idea what they were doing. Tottenham
They've got a
Tottenham
structure,
have a sort of have a structure, and it's quite similar in a way if you look at it to Brighton's squad. The only difference is they've got a couple goal scorers in their team.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I agree with that.
Like they've got that sort of a good width. The one thing that he could do is maybe, and it's sort of funny because it was the opposite of what he was at Chelsea, but kind of solidify him a bit more.
Yeah.
Get him playing good football again.
Nice, Trent.
Nice. Well done, Trent.
Playing so well recently.
Oh. Oh, shit
Oh no!
cross.
Oh, that'll do.
Get up.
Ah, that's a shit.
Oh, still in.
Make it work.
Oh, it's not.
I think the cross was shit and the header was shit.
No, I don't think it'd be a good move as in reception wise from the fans, but I think realistically a lot of Tottenham fans speaking to them, some of them they know they're not going to win the league in the next couple of years. Well, unless they get a big investment and bring in top players, they're nowhere near competing. They just want to see good football and get Champions League and go on cup runs potentially and like build towards that.
Yeah, sorry, that's a weird sub.
Bringing on Sarr, midfielder.
Yeah,
Two up top.
Yeah.
Must be,
Must
but-
be.
especially when you got like Richarlison.
Well, you got
sat on the
Perisic.
bench.
Perisic could go on the wing.
That shape's gonna have to. That's
I have
weird.
no idea what he's doing.
I felt bad for Sarr because he's only played.
I think he's doing that. I think he's
He's
playing
only
two up
played.
front.
He's only played difficult games, hasn't he?
No, he's only started 2 difficult games. He started against Arsenal, they lost 2-0, and he started the Newcastle game and got dragged off after like 40 minutes.
He's a fucking scapegoat.
Yeah. And he's only like 20, to be fair to him.
I think they're gonna probably try and play two, like
Yeah, Son and Kane.
push up front. Yeah.
You got Højbjerg, Skip, and him in midfield. It's like a 4-3-3.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Go on, smother him. Smother him.
Well done, James. Go on, good going. Make him go long. Make him go long. There you go. Look at that.
Nice.
Look at that.
Yeah, I like seeing that. I like seeing that. He is fucking. He used to be decent, didn't he?
Yeah. But to be fair, he's not there to be the number one.
No, I know.
No
but
reason to sing.
yeah, but he's shit as well. Fuck me. It's like rolling a fucking turd in glitter.
Can't
If
polish
you
it.
were, what does Tottenham need apart from a miracle?
Manager.
Like, if, okay, a new manager comes in.
I think they're genuine. It sounds funny. They need to keep hold of Kane. Kane, that's your main goal as a manager coming in. Genuinely, as much as you need to build the squad, you need to keep Harry Kane.
Do you?
I'll only say
Do
do
you?
you because
Yeah.
Why
but
are you,
what if
why are you
can't get
saying
anyone
that?
in because
Why are
of
you
that?
saying that? Why are you actually saying that Kane's the out and out fucking be all and end all for fucking
Because
like
they've
Tottenham?
had him and they haven't done anything.
Yeah. Does
Yeah,
he?
because
He
they
might
need to build the rest of the
no,
squad.
but what are
They
you
need
gonna?
to-
Are we going to do a fucking downing on him? Are we going to build around that one player? Are we going to like look? City
Yeah.
have Haaland.
Yeah.
And okay,
No,
you
yeah,
can come back to
you
that.
build it.
City have Haaland. Yeah. Mm-hmm. They can score anywhere on the pitch. Yeah.
Yeah.
They've got Harry Kane as their out and out number 9. They don't score around the pitch.
No, that's why they need to build off. But you keep him. There's no debate. Like you can't. No, when you say build, the
There's
squad,
too much pressure on them. I think there's
Like-
way too much pressure
No,
on your
yeah,
on your
but-
front man
no, but
there.
that's what you like. We have. Oh, go on, Roy. Go on. Well done, Hendo. You have to because like you're not going to get a better player. He's one of the best players in the world. Like,
I know, but he's in the wrong club.
They're for him, not for them. Any club in the world he plays for.
Obviously you keep him.
If we
but-
have him in our team, we fit him into
Yeah.
our team somewhere.
but
because we do.
If it came, nice.
That's our
If it
ball.
came to the choice of you can keep him, but you don't have the funds then to bring anyone else in, or you sell him and then you get.
Oh
to
no, you've got to
rebuild.
have the funds, and you've got to have. Look, let's say you had.
Yeah, but they do have the funds. They just haven't backed a manager yet.
Yeah.
They just
Okay.
need to back a manager.
Okay, what would you get
to
for
get
Kane
them over
now?
the line. Oh, I think this is the last season you can get the peak for
What would
him.
you get
I
him?
think any later and you're losing money.
What would you get him?
100+ million. I think
Really?
100 million.
You reckon 100 million?
I think you get 100 million on Kane.
Really?
80,
Every
80
year it goes, that decreases. I think they.
I don't
they've
think- I think
got
this
to
is
be
the last
looking for
season
him.
you
Oh,
could
I
get
don't
hun-
think he's 100 million.
I think this is the last year you get 100 million. for
Actually,
him.
you may be right. You may be
You
right.
guarantee
Haaland
20 goals.
was
Yeah.
look, Nunes was 90, and I know
Yeah.
it's different because he's young.
Yeah.
Kane's been the top. Kane over the last.
Think about dragging him off. Nice, Curtis. Sorry, he's played really well.
Kane over the
Yeah.
last 7 years. Go on, Trent. Over the last 7 years, has been the top scorer in the league.
Yeah, no, I'm not disagreeing with you. What I'm saying to you is that I think he's in the wrong club.
Also, quickly, just to go back, there's been Jamie Todd in the chat's gone. Martin Tyler's been racist towards Son on commentary. Apparently, he's been called out on Twitter loads.
Oh,
Said
really?
apparently said something about like one of his fouls being more of a martial art. But I don't remember what.
He said his foul was more of a martial art.
Yeah.
How's that fucking racist?
I think I don't know how he said, unless he's made the noise.
Let's have a look then.
You know what noise I mean?
Let's have a look. Who's been caught out?
Martin Tyler. Martin Tyler,
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, and by the way, I was right about Gaza.
yeah, there you were. All gone.
Martin Tyler, a racial comment about Son.
Why is he doing
Why are you
that?
so forced? It was
Yeah.
Oh no, that's what we're talking about. Otherwise, it hasn't come up yet.
not good how many came up there.
Oh, there was a lot there.
There's
Yeah,
a lot of-
there was
there's a lot of-
Hillsborough. There was
lot of-
everything came up.
To
Yeah.
be fair, when you do commentary all the time, it's like going to be hard to never like not say something that's.
Going to be controversial
Yeah.
at some point. Yeah, if you
I
talk,
mean,
You're
are you
talking-
saying because he's Chinese? What is he?
he's
Asian,
Korean.
and saying martial arts. He's saying, I hope that's not the route they go down.
It
It must be
depends-
That's
something.
what it sounds like. I agree with
It
that.
depends how you say it as well.
Or how
If-
many
if-
times you've said it.
Yeah, or if you're laughing at it like you're making an Asian joke, then it's a bit like.
Well, they are fucking good at martial arts. to
I
be
mean,
fair.
they are the.
I mean, Bruce Lee was fucking.
You
he
can
was the
check your
best.
Twitter. You're going to be gone.
Oh, no, I agree with him, man.
And
I agree with it. Like they are bloody good at martial arts.
some of the best. But yeah, it depends. And to be fair, it depends what you said. I'm sure it'll be.
It's like saying fucking Italians are good chefs. Shut up.
He's gone now. Yeah, but I'm going to search it up on Twitter. See if he's trending.
Why you search that?
If you search up Martin Nolan's race, it comes up with his tweets. Okay.
Kieran's on the case.
Martin Tyler top.
Don't put top. It'll come up
What are you
with
searching
loads.
up? You search up his top.
Oh, shut up.
What do you say?
So it's
He
more of
pulled
a
him back
martial
and said
art.
that was more like martial arts.
To be fair,
I think that's been racist. People are saying that because why?
like it's one of those. I get it because he wouldn't say that if he wasn't Asian. Like
No, I disagree. No,
I didn't.
I'm
Yeah,
not
no,
having
I
that.
get. I
That's
get.
So
I get the thing.
soft.
I think it's. I don't think he's.
Go on,
it's not
Trent.
offensive.
Fucking handbags.
One more. Go on, Salah.
Shoot.
Go on.
Ball. Yeah, I don't know.
What? Because he said it's more like martial arts. I think that's racist. That people think that is racist. What he said, not racist. It's like, hello. Oh. What? Because people are judging his comment on
Yeah, no,
an Asian comment,
think-
which it's only martial arts. He didn't say what. Oh, that's ridiculous. Yeah, Tiago. What's he doing?
He was giving something to. He was saying something to Darwin, but like Klopp looked at him like, "What are you doing?" Like,
What has he got to say to him?
well, okay, player. I've been impressed with him
Okay.
Yeah.
recently.
I'm glad we signed him.
Yeah.
I think he's been outside. I think he will be the key to what we are trying
Well, he's
to
going to
do.
be the new Bobby.
Can you imagine him with Bellingham?
When?
When? And here we go. Captain Chaos is on.
Yeah.
Someone was actually talking to me, I think last night.
Sorry, wait. This is a Jim Carrey. That's it.
Oh, yeah. I watched it the other night, actually.
What, a bottle of wine doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, Bruce Almighty.
staring at
Was
it.
it Bruce Almighty or no?
Yeah, Bruce Almighty.
Yeah, so funny.
Who they thought would get more goals this season, like even now, Darwin Núñez or Jesus. They're on the same amount apparently.
Probably Jesus.
That's what I said.
Núñez doesn't play
He doesn't
many
start
minutes.
as much.
Yeah.
But then sometimes Jesus comes off anyway.
I'd still say Jesus. I wouldn't be surprised if Darwin.
Who's a better player?
Jesus. At the moment.
How old's Jesus?
26.
Maybe I don't know. To be fair, he's been in the league a while now, hasn't he? I think he came in young. I say younger. I'm going to say 24.
Okay, really?
How old is Gabriel Jesus?
I think he's about 26.
Probably 25, isn't he?
Yeah, it's got to be.
Jesus is 26 years old.
I thought he was
Yeah.
younger.
Genius. And actually, a question from Lee coming in. Has Nunes been disappointing so far? Kind of expected more.
He's only just come on.
Oh, we're behind. Fucking hell, mate, you're a bit savage, mate.
Just walked on the pitch. Thiago's had more of an
You
impact
sure?
on the game. No, in general, I haven't been disappointed. I thought he scored goals. He set them up. He's not been starting every game.
If he was 30, 40 million, no one would have an issue.
Yeah, like I don't really. I try not to think about.
I think his price tag is fucking.
It crucifies everyone. Though.
Yeah.
It does with everyone. No, I've not seen one successful big transfer.
I still think he's got a touch like a rapist. If I'm honest.
What, criminal.
Yeah. He hasn't got the.
There you go.
Oh, well done.
Oh, Darwin.
That's weird. He's just so hectic, though, isn't he?
Yeah.
And that is giving it away.
Yeah.
He's one extreme to the other. Get it back.
There we go. You know, he is like a Tasmanian devil.
You want him on your side. You wouldn't want to play against him.
No.
He'd be an absolute nightmare.
There you go. He's winning that. It's like he's.
He
oh, that
wastes stuff.
I was thinking that. I was going, what?
He does waste stuff, but he makes stuff out of nothing at the same time.
Yeah.
Give him a bit of time. I think he's still a lot younger as well than the others.
And obviously Klopp's got a there's an all-time game plan with him, because otherwise they'd be playing him. You know, there'd be a lot more pressure on him. I think if Klopp's done really well with taking the pressure away from him.
Yeah.
Because now he's almost considered like coming on instead of
changed the
actually.
reputation.
It's his first season in the league.
Yeah. I think
Not
that's
everyone
really
would be like Haaland.
well. Yeah, but you look at it. It's like when we signed Jota and Diaz. Diaz came in like a fucking roadrunner, didn't he? He literally came in, and it was like there was no settling. He came in, and it was like all guns blazing, and that doesn't normally happen. You normally want to protect your players, but because we were in such desperation, we actually had to play him. We needed that player to come in and do that job.
Yeah.
And he did. I mean, he excelled, in my opinion.
No, I'm happy with him.
Yeah.
I don't remember right at the beginning we were saying.
Oh, I've
cold at the
slagged
time.
him right off, but that's only because of his touch.
And
I don't think his
it was
touch
just
is
missing
terrible.
he was missing big chances constantly. But it's like
But that's the pressure we put under him. You know,
Yeah.
I look back at it now. I mean, I agree that you know,
he was cheating there, wasn't he?
yeah, sitting there right out there, wasn't he?
Doing out there.
Fucking having a sandwich. That's offside.
Come on, please
It's
be
got
off.
to be offside. It's got to be offside.
Flag's not gone. 3-2.
Oh, that looked offside to me, mate.
Ryan Mason knows how to do a comeback there, doesn't he?
Is Gary running the line, is he?
Oh, he's onside. He's onside a lot.
Yeah, he's definitely on. It's a good goal.
Yeah, it's a good goal.
It's a bad line from Robbo again.
Yeah, Robert's had a fucking mare, mate.
I mean, you can't always just blame the line, but look how much deeper he is than him and
The only
Mandy.
thing, like, it's his fault, but you know when, like, the ball's not even on his side, like, you're not even paying attention to the line, you don't think that ball was
Yeah.
coming across.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't out wide, it just came through him. It was poor, though.
Harry's got a good point. Knowing you got a bet on, you focus on something specific. Salah's been quiet. Doesn't look like I'm getting that second shot.
Oh, yeah,
on
he's had a
target.
shot on target, has
Still
he?
had one since then.
No.
Fucking hell.
He's had a couple blocks, but not one on target.
Don't worry, H, you'll get a goal here, mate.
The game's back on now. We predicted 5.
3-0 in 15 minutes, and now we're 3-2. Sort of hanging on for the last 10, 15.
So maybe a testament to Ryan Mason's halftime team talks twice in a row.
Robbo, honestly, stop giving the ball away.
Robbo's had a fucking mare, mate.
I actually think he's had a stinker.
I was going to say, what have you made this second half?
I don't think it's not been a great game in football the second half. Oh,
Come on, lads. Don't make this close. Got the ball, got the ball. Well done.
Oh, well done.
I think
Jones.
Jones has actually been really
Yeah,
good.
he's had played
No,
well.
no, that's not
Jones
fair.
has played
I
well.
genuinely think not just that. I think he's not stopped working.
Been one of the better games he's played.
Yeah.
This is a good game here.
The amount.
No, get up.
Grow
you handbag.
up.
No. Oh, shut
Oh,
up.
shut up, you. What are you doing? What are you doing?
It's not a foul. It's going to be a bit touchy though, isn't it?
Let's have a look.
He's claiming Trent's gone through the back of him. No.
Oh, get
Look
up.
at all their arms go
She
up.
fell over.
He's thrown
He
himself to the
fucking thrown
ground.
forward.
He fell head in the ball. That's a
good
great
tackle.
tackle.
They've come to life though.
Yeah.
But why did it
We've
take
allowed
him
them to.
15 minutes at the start?
It's enough.
what they
It's enough to
didn't- right.
hopefully lose them a game. All right, don't worry.
Us
Touch
Newcastle.
We've stopped posing any threat whatsoever to this game last 20.
This game poor now, isn't it?
Since the hour mark,
Get it?
I think Jones and Trent have been good this game.
To be fair, we haven't kept the ball too bad at times, but we're not really doing a lot with it. Oh, that's all right. It's no big deal.
The ball was there to be won.
Honestly, look, there's no need for you to be round him there. Sure, free kick. It was there to be won, but look, they've got him booked there.
Thing is, if you hit him in the face, you have to get booked because it is a red card offence if it's not. Do you know what I mean? If he's actually hit him in the face, that's why I wouldn't mind. No, when VAR calls, I wish they could almost do them for yellow cards sometimes. I know they do them for red card checks, but I wish if it's not a red card, they can still give the yellow rather than it's either red card or nothing.
Yeah.
I've never really understood it. Then again, most of the time, if you're debating a red, you've already given the yellow.
You confused the fuck out of me. Then. Totally.
You got it all right, mate.
How bad is this?
To be fair, he fucking deserved it anyway. Cunt. He's been a prick all the way through the game.
He could have been sent off for that.
I
Yeah.
can see why. I can
To
see
be honest,
more why,
I wouldn't be surprised if they go to VAR. Then they did go. Do you remember that Mane one on Edison? It's going
that
for
was
the ball.
bad though, that one.
That was a.
That one, like, he hit him high, but
The
he
ball-
hadn't
the
gone
ball-
through him.
no.
He just hit him. The Manning one, he just went through him.
Mane one was like 8 stitches or something, wasn't it, in his
He
head?
just literally kicked through. His foot was high, but he didn't actually kick out there.
That's one you feel as well. Like when you sell a tackle, you don't have to sell that one. We had,
Take him off.
He'd have to lie there like he's died though. Look at the way his arms are. Or is he out cold? Because I can't imagine that.
Well, take him
This
off
will
then.
benefit us, though.
Huh?
This should benefit
We'll
us.
slow the game down and get
Yeah, I know
regrouped.
they'll add on time, but we need to sort this out now.
That's Tweedledum, Tweedledum over there.
I don't think they've
Those
had the
three
greatest
have been.
game.
They haven't covered
Not been their
themselves in glory.
finest 70 minutes. 80.
He's been good, I still think.
Yeah.
But like, it's because he's not had to do the defensive role. Like, there's no.
This is what we're saying.
It's what I said.
Do they need to have a right back with them to solve that up?
Yeah.
Ironically,
Yeah, they do.
about
An out and out.
weirdly enough about Daisy and her boyfriend. It's a weird concept. But know how I always say it's one of my many expressions. Nothing like if you're on holiday, nothing can go wrong. Like if
Yeah.
you're at a festival,
I see what you're saying.
no one
Yeah.
ever has any
Yeah.
problems.
Yeah.
If you're always attacking, you're always going for goals.
Yeah.
You might not get them, but it's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
If you're conceding, it's always bad. Like you never know when they say defenders and keepers never win a Ballon d'Or or anything. Only strikers. It's because you're only getting positives at one end and negatives at the other.
I agree.
So he's like now he's got no defensive
So what you're
responsibilities
saying
really.
is Stacey's relationship was just a holiday
What's that got
romance.
to do with that?
No, it's
It had nothing to do with what you said.
it went
I
back-
see what he's saying.
It got back to
when,
my point.
when you're on holiday, nothing can go wrong. Everything's happy. You know,
You're gonna fall-
you're gonna have like
She's-
you're gonna have
this is
alcohol.
right.
Everything's gonna be
Yeah.
sweet. It's when you come back to reality, sort of thing.
Yeah,
You know?
and it's the whole idea of attack versus defense.
Yeah.
It's like he's got no responsibilities on that pitch.
We'll make a t-shirt about that.
He can. It'll be one of my expressions. But no, he has no responsibility really in that role.
Yeah.
He's not got to do his defensive
This is
job.
what I
as
said
much.
right at the beginning of this.
Oh, got a poorly head.
Oh, he's got a little fucking cut. Can put a band-aid on you, little punt.
Right, Mr. Happy's coming on,
What
Richarlison.
barber let him get that haircut? Like
Do you
all.
know the Richarlison thing with the Neymar tattoo?
What? Has he got a Neymar tattoo?
So he's obviously plays for Brazil. He's got a few tattoos. They're all a bit weird. But he got a massive one of Neymar. Was it on his back?
I'll show
He
you.
got one of Neymar on his back.
No.
But like, I find that weird because that's
so
Yeah.
not right.
I think Neymar told him to get rid of it though. So I think he changed it. He went, I don't want you on my back. I don't want to do it. Yeah. Like I don't know how tight they are. I assume you've got to be ish. And I think it was more respect. Say like if you got like the Ronaldo for Brazil, whatever. But I don't think I'd get like Gerrard tattooed on my back or something.
No.
So it just makes me laugh that he got like.
You've got to remember, you're not a fan as well. He's a player.
Yeah, he's a teammate.
Oh, he's stunning.
So when he takes his shirt off
They
in the
look
change
good,
room,
man.
he just sees a picture of him on his back. And the worst
Oh
thing
man, what a switch that was. Oh, shut up.
Get up. So Neymar, I'll show you the tattoo.
Look, he's.
Oh, don't do this. No.
Can't
That's
really,
bad.
you can't see it, but he got himself, the real Ronaldo and Neymar on his back. He got himself on a tattoo on his back.
He is the.
Neymar sent him $35,000 to have it removed. He paid for it to be removed off his back. He sent him 35. I think it's like worked out like £26,000 to
Could you
go.
imagine?
26. I mean, that's pocket change to him.
Yeah, but
he sent him 26 grand in
To get rid of the
English
tat.
money to remove the.
That's so
tat.
fucking funny. Yeah, but even though I'm not being funny, but the two best out of all three portraits, his was the worst one of himself. Have a look again. I mean, Ronaldo, Neymar look great. He looks like like he's been punched in the nose.
To be fair, if you look at him in person, he does look like he's been punched in the nose as well.
just Curtis come off for James Milner. Thought Curtis won the
Does-
better games.
Yeah.
Is it true James Milner's going to Brighton? Or was this just a...
No, I think he is going to
What?
Brighton.
Is
And-
he?
And do you know what? I don't mind that because I think that might mean we get Caicedo, their midfielder.
Okay.
Oh, is that the part of the deal then?
No, not really. I think he's on a free, but I think we might be doing a thing where we'll let his contract run out and he'll join you.
Right.
I'm not sure. It might not be directly linked, but it's almost one of those good bits of business where we could probably sell him, or we could have sold him.
But he's on his last year anyway.
That's what I mean. So it runs out at the end of the year.
Or keep him on coaching now.
Yeah,
So he is going to Brighton then?
Oh, okay.
I think so. Yeah, it's pretty much confirmed.
Okay, because I keep seeing things about that.
Yeah, which is promising for me because I think that license is
Helps.
up then to get rid of.
Oh, so we get
What?
rid of him for free and then we have to pay about 50 million for their player.
Well, no, we're meant to be getting two of their players, aren't we? McAllister as well.
Yeah, that's true.
What
So,
so, supposed
it's-
to get Mount from Chelsea?
Possibly.
Just quickly, while we're on Brighton, what have you made of their season? Because they got to a semi-final.
I think
Amazing.
they've been brilliant.
And at the minute, they played a lot less games than everyone. They won 6-0 yesterday. They're on track for Europa League football,
Good
really.
turn.
They win all their games.
Yeah.
Makes you think, was Graham Potter a good manager or are they just incredible squad?
I think Potter.
I think he was.
Was a good
But
manager.
was it Roberto De Zerbi?
Yeah.
He's got a good ball.
Hit him.
Hit him, yeah. Just say fucking someone clatter him.
James Milner's probably a good sub actually this time. We are dropping deep now.
It's hard not to sometimes. You feel like that sinking feeling. You don't want to do it, but
Just don't want to concede, do you?
yeah, the last thing you want is a ball going over your head and someone in
Well,
behind.
look where Salah is.
So,
Just Salah gives a fucking free kick away.
yeah, we've made this way too close for game now.
Yeah. 88th minute.
Harry said he thinks 7 minutes will be added on and the 97th minute equaliser. I hope,
Yeah, but
I hope not.
Yeah. Hey, that's why you're a fucking dirty red, mate.
Could have stopped Dirty Harry.
Dirty Harry.
Yeah. So where do you think Brighton ends up then? Do you think they overtake us?
No, ask me in 10 minutes.
Get up.
Big.
Nice punch.
You
To
can
be
say
fair,
that's
he
a
didn't do
foul on the
anything
keeper.
there. He didn't do anything, he stood there. Go on, Trent.
Yeah, he's worked hard, Trent, hasn't he?
Good
Good
lad.
block.
He's worked hard, Trent.
Go
It's a
on.
ball as
Go on,
well.
Salah. Make him work. Make him
He's
work.
got no touch.
Oh,
Keep the press. Keep
He
the
doesn't
press.
want that.
Keep the
He
press.
doesn't want that there, does
not
he?
enough press there.
Nah, Jota's too slow.
Jota, not enough press
Should
on
have
him,
been
mate.
really
You're on him,
tight,
pushing
yeah.
him.
No foul.
Well,
Good lad.
and again, oh no, he's offside. Still go for him though.
No,
Oh,
to be
just
going.
Salah
You've got to wait
can
for
he?
it to come back.
Yeah,
To-
yeah.
Basically, now he could go for it. Such a weird rule is like, when does it change over? Like, because it's not the second you touch it, because it's still the same sort of motion.
Touch, that was.
Oh, I missed
Wasn't
it.
it?
Looked away. Just bring it down.
Yeah, but that was fisting as well. That was a ball.
Trent, get out of the right back position.
Oh,
That's
he's
awful.
done well there. Yeah, that was shocking touch, mate. Made that
knows
easy
that's
for
bad,
Fab. He
yeah.
made that so easy for Fab.
His eyes must have lit up.
Yeah.
Fab.
Oh, it was such a heavy touch.
Here they come, the boys. Lucas Moura. What's his name? Thingy?
Danjuma?
Danjuma, that's it.
Danju Magic. I think that's a great nickname. Danju Magic. He loves a good Instagram video of himself, like the proper edits with the music and
Oh, is
yeah.
He's got
But
a-
it's because he's
got a
very
guy.
skillful. Yeah, I don't think he'll have much this year.
They've taken off. Yeah, they've taken off both wing backs. Well, to be
both.
fair, I think they've been playing almost like a 4, anyways.
But bringing wingers on.
Well, H, do you still get paid in the? Is it 90 minutes? Do you get paid if it goes into extra time, injury time? Because
Yeah,
other,
Some don't. Do they?
no, that's right. Because it's
Oh, is it
90
in
minutes,
90?
and then now it's like he doesn't get it.
It's a good question, that.
I think he doesn't get it now.
Come on, make him work. Good lad. No.
No.
Carry on. Play on. Ignore him.
Play on.
Lino's
Why?
He's ready to
Club-
throw hands
Club
with
was-
someone.
6 minutes
That
added
is
on.
ridiculous.
He's fouling him.
Shut
What is he
up.
giving that for?
That is shocking refereeing.
Got
It's
him down.
shocking refereeing. What's
Lee asked how many minutes added on. There's 6 added on.
6
Oh,
minutes?
come on!
And we're probably going to bottle this. I fucking hope not, mate.
Got booked for that.
Oh, he did go through the back of him.
It's like a first foul.
Yeah, but
One of
he
those.
did go straight through.
I can't believe he gave a foul there at the end. That's a chance where we could be in the box there.
Soft.
Well, it's
You know-
easy to give in it.
Yeah, but,
Yeah.
yeah, but
He
you
runs
know
down.
as a forward, like, the one in the final where that guy, I didn't touch him and he went down. You just look round and you think, well, if it was the other way round, you would never give a foul for it.
No. His hands been silly.
Like, you never
It's
give
going against us at the minute, this.
Yeah.
Right, come on. Be strong. Look, what, 5? Oh. Shut up, Ben Davis. Oh, he's bleeding. Oh, he's got to go off.
Someone hit him, he's
It
bleeding.
was Henderson. too.
Endo's punched him, so he has to leave the field. It's one way of bringing him down. Got to change shirt
Oh,
as well.
But
fuck
You've
off.
got to take it without him. You can't wait for him.
He can't come on the pitch now. He's left
No,
the
he
pitch.
has to wait. What ball?
Ball.
He ain't scored all year. That's his first goal.
There's a tattoo.
It's his first Spurs Premier League goal. It's his first goal of the season.
I hate this him. His name still on his back.
Might be someone else. No, it's still there. It's an awful tattoo.
It's outside.
It's a great header.
He does really
He
well.
didn't even do
Did he touch
anything.
it?
No, he
didn't.
did well. 'Cause it would have gone out. He's
Oh, that's
flicked-
an
he's touched it
incredible
down.
header. Imagine if you're one of the Spurs fans that left in 10 minutes.
Can't believe that.
Yeah, Lee's just said in the chat, who's the guy? Matt predicted 4-3 Spurs.
We're 3-0 up in 15 minutes at home.
Oh my God.
This was to like.
To be fair, this is more for them, isn't it?
Well, we'd be able. Gone! Gone!
Bitches!
Hey!
Yes!
Have it.
And he gave the ball away! Did he give the ball away?
He's giving it the big one, wasn't he?
He gave the ball away as well! Loot him!
Yeah, he's giving it to him as well. Let's go.
Look at me go.
Woo! Give it to him.
That's difficult to do, actually, Nick.
Woo! Mate.
Oh, that hurts.
That's so Spurs.
Yeah, the 4-3 was the other way around, my friend.
Still.
Mate, what a game.
Oh,
Mate,
brother, what
he
a
doing?
gift. What a gift.
Oh, what is he doing? Great
Jota
finish.
looked up and finished it.
He's not
Difficult finish.
not a right wing back, is he?
Mate.
Jota's goal scoring form has been unbelievable
Yeah.
since he's come back.
Mate.
I think Jota scored in every game he's played.
Look, straight up.
He's giving it to him.
Straight up. Oh, he's had He's done a hammy. He's done a hammy.
Klopp's done his hammy. He's
Klopp's
scored a goal.
Klopp's gone fucking
You
mental.
might get done for that.
Yeah.
You can't go up to the
That's
full
a fourth
official.
official and go in his face.
That's alright.
He was almost acting like the full
you know what?
official was on their side.
That could not be more Richarlison.
Yeah.
From
Look at him.
from hero to zero.
He pulled his hamstring.
Yeah, he's done a hammy.
Can't be strong now.
Come on, boys.
Go on.
2 minutes.
Do you know what? I'm surprised Klopp didn't get booked for that.
He probably will get
I
fucking.
don't think there was enough time to process. Like the ref had a lot going on. Good lad. Come on, lads. Crowd's up for it. Mate, game's come to life the last few minutes.
He's
He's done
limping.
his hammy.
He's done a hamstring, Klopp.
Like, you know, you're saying this is more for them. I don't think that this is big for us, I think, because they won't get top 4. This is like to finish 5th.
I think we're more likely to get it than them.
Come on. We got a game in hand as well.
Lee's just said something in the chat.
Is
Klopp's
that a
a
foul? Yes, well done. I thought it was a foul, to be fair.
Lee said something in the chat. Klopp's a meme. He actually
Oh,
is.
yeah.
He was on his hands and knees
Yeah.
at one point in this
Yeah.
game.
Mate, this poor fourth official.
Oh, he's getting it, mate, isn't he?
Both.
Yeah.
I think that is the worst job
It's
in
the worst
the
job in
ref,
football.
because
Because he has to protect the ref.
the ref runs away. He just gets it from, and you can't like ignore them. You just get it in both ends.
Klopp's done his fucking hammy.
Klopp, he did get
He got
booked
a
for
yellow
it.
card.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Look, he's limping. Klopp's got a yellow.
Come on.
Oh, come on, guys.
Good
Well
lads.
done, Rowe. It's a great tackle
Mate,
as well.
Actually, just hold position. Hold position.
So no, Megan go back. That works. Well done, Jota. It's got to be it. It's got to be time.
Get up. Get up. Hold it. Hold it. Here we go. Just hold it.
Just run.
Salah,
Run,
run,
corner, hit
run
corner,
it,
hit
run
corner.
it.
Good.
Oh, where are you going?
Oh!
Fine, hold it. Hold the ball. Hold the ball.
Oh,
Good
Jake,
lad.
good corner. There's no.
Well done.
We'll take the 4-3.
Foul him.
Done ya. Gotcha.
Big win.
Oh,
What a game.
Man.
What a game of football.
Mate.
he's done it, mate. Jota.
What a hero. Well, Richarlison, thank you very much.
Yeah.
I can't believe they scored in like the 90th minute. What was it?
93rd.
92nd.
Yeah.
That is mad.
What an ending that was.
That was 3-0.
Oh,
Mate,
mate,
it's an
look.
absolute nightmare. It's an absolute
You
stinker.
fucking. That is not good, man. You gave that game to us.
Cheers, Laura. Richarlison gave it the big one.
Give
Yeah.
me a picture.
Yeah. That is so, like you said, that's so fucking for him. That's like.
So Spurs in the whole thing. Big win for us. That sums up both teams though throughout the season. Spurs cannot compete at the start of games.
Yeah.
At times we've given teams a drumming, but we've been so bad at times, and they've been so good at coming back. Spurs from dreadful starts. It turned around.
Can you
then
imagine,
Spurs
can you
are
imagine all
through
the
another lead.
Spurs thinking that
I
they've
know.
actually like equalised the game?
But just imagine the ones that went home before in 10 minutes and then
Oh,
thought
yeah.
they had a 3-all.
Yeah, because they left in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
There were
So he missed the
four
whole
more
game.
goals in the game.
It was a great game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he'd be absolutely gutted, mate.
If you're not, then you've got to subscribe now because you're not going to get
Yes,
much
Lee.
better than that.
Very happy boy, mate.
That was excellent. That's one of those. It was, that was such a good game. The ref seemed a bit cold to him there.
To be fair, he's got to be a nightmare club.
Yeah.
It's a bit like Sir Alex.
I think you've got to be like that to be...
Yeah, at that level.
Being nice don't win you anything.
Mate, what a great win that
manager.
is.
Does he give it the old boom?
Oh, he's got to give it boom after that.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
I think that's a game you do it for, innit? Come on.
Yes, mate.
That's a
Great
game you do
win.
it for. It's
Yeah,
late,
I'll have that, mate.
Yeah.
We'll have that. That's a great win.
I was do you know what? One thing to talk about, and it's a weird thing to say.
He's
done
his hands
hammy.
and he's like limping off.
He'll get asked in the interview about that, won't he?
Yeah.
I can't believe he's done his hammy. He'd
'Cause
scream at a
was
fourth.
it from the yeah? The
He went running
celebration?
up
He
to the, he
screamed
went
at
up to the fourth
line,
official.
the fourth official, and then done
I
his
was trying to think
hammy.
it was from the celebration, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's how he did it.
The one positive, not positive. Ryan Mason's come back twice now, second half in both games.
Yeah. It's hard to think tactically. He's given them more spirit, I think,
But
but they have still lost 3-0 in 15 minutes.
Yeah, but and they were 2-0 down quite quick against United first half.
Look at
They
Um,
can't. Being a Spurs fan must be the hardest thing in the world.
that. I fucking love it.
They just get used to it. Like, you've literally, you know the way we celebrated? They just did that 2 minutes before, in not a minute.
I wonder if
celebrates
Barnes
equalisers?
is giving me any
who
shit.
celebrates an equaliser for
Oh
a
yes,
goal?
Barnesy. Here we go
Here we
again.
go again. Wow. What a weekend for football. That was really good goals wise.
Yeah.
You had a 2-1, 6-0, 4-3, 4-1, 2-1, 4-3, 1-0, 3-1. A lot of goals going about. If there's any questions or anything, chuck them in the chat. We'll go through them now.
Yeah.
Lions has gone for fuck's sake.
It's you know what? It is an impossible job being a Tottenham fan.
Yeah. Because any bit of good, like, gets taken away so
That was
quickly.
one of the craziest endings to a game you'll see. You just put it on a plate. So the game was done for 3-3. Or they were pushing. Yeah, they were pushing.
Mate, what was their equaliser?
90
92nd,
seconds,
92nd minute, something. 92nd,
Right,
93rd.
this should hopefully, after Chelsea League table, and that should hopefully put us 5th, which is massive, and we have a game in hand on Spurs.
Wow.
So it was a massive win for us. Like, this was like I was saying before, it was our biggest game in the sense we're facing the teams around us now. Because we don't face Newcastle.
If we get top 4, that it's not on us. It's
Newcastle are not going to
no,
lose.
I'm saying it's possible though.
It's
Yeah,
I
this
know,
is-
but come on.
This is how it looks.
Right, so we're now 5th.
7 points in it.
Man United have got a game in hand.
Probably,
right?
if United lose, we've got more chance of catching up United.
Yeah, 7 points in it. So I mean, 2 wins, 2 losses.
2 wins and a draw, man.
Yeah, they've got a.
There's only 4 games
They've-
left.
they've
5
got-
games
Not
left.
long left.
Yeah.
Who have they got?
Okay,
I'm
we're
not saying no.
Cuckoo Land.
I know.
Look,
I agree.
I think you're sort of. I
No,
love
I'm
your
saying it's not
optimism.
over.
It's not over.
Because
It's not
I'm
over.
go to Middlesbrough and get
They've got to go to Middlesbrough and get some. I'd love
I
it.
love them.
I'm just saying it's possible.
Everton are going down.
Everton will go down, I think.
We'll do that talk in a minute because I'm still intrigued. We'll play that game every week until the final day.
Right.
But Man United have got Brighton away.
Hard game. Very hard
Who?
game.
Brighton.
They
Man
can
United.
Yeah, away from
Yeah.
home.
Brighton are in good form.
Away to West Ham.
West Ham are fighting for something still.
Yeah, they should be
They
safe.
should win that one.
Home to Wolves. Should
Should
They
win
should
that.
Away to Bournemouth.
That they have a good record against
I think
Bournemouth.
Bournemouth will put
By
the
that point, I
Bournemouth
think
will be done.
Yeah, I
So
think by
that
that point.
Bournemouth won't care.
Home to Chelsea.
They'll win
That's some
that. That's
fucking
easy game.
formality.
That's
And
it.
home to Fulham, and I think.
Yeah, done.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
so
To be fair, it's the next 2 games. Away to Brighton, away to West Ham. If
That
they
puts
give
the
us a
pressure.
sniff,
The one thing it could do though is if they do give us a sniff, put the pressure on. So even though you're playing those sides that are fighting for nothing, you're playing with a bit more in the back when you know you need to
I
win.
agree with you.
I'm not saying we do. I don't think we'll do it.
what's more realistic, that one or the Newcastle or Creed saying?
Go on.
Home to Arsenal,
lose
That's a
that.
loss.
Away to Leeds.
Win.
A win, but it's a difficult game.
Yeah, it's a
still.
hard game. Yeah, I agree.
Home to Brighton.
Oh, that's a hard one.
Hard game.
Home to Leicester.
That's
Win
a win.
that.
And away to Chelsea.
That's a win as well.
They win that.
It's going to be hard, I think, to catch up that many.
The only
The only good thing with the Newcastle one, they're facing two of the teams in the bottom 5, and they're taking on Arsenal and an informed Brighton.
yeah,
The easy one's the Chelsea game.
we've got quite an easy run of form. Our run of games. We've played a lot of our hard ones, I think.
But you can't. I don't think you can write off even those little games like. Well, I say little games. You can't write off games like Leeds.
Ours are Fulham, home to Brentford, away to Leicester, home to Villa, away to Southampton. Ours actually looks better.
Ours is, yeah, that's what I mean. Ours is the best one.
Our issue's been those games. It hasn't been the top teams. It's been the teams that we should have won. So like we'll have a result like that, and then we'll go and lose to say Fulham,
Yeah.
and it'll be like, well, what was the point of that comeback?
Yeah. Oh no, I love beating Spurs.
Yeah, but in the sense
I
for a
fucking love beating Spurs.
not in that sense, but in the sense for the table. Like we might as well have beaten Fulham. Same points.
I
Don't
think
get any more.
I think Spurs is my sort of like team I'd love to beat. Out of the whole league, you know, I love beating Man United. I love beating, but I've always had that little.
You couldn't tell. Got the shirt on for it. To quickly jump to the chat, Lee said, just seen the replay of Skip's tackle on Diaz. How was that not? Should have been a red. It was an ankle breaker. I've watched
Yeah,
it. I've
I
watched
agree.
it back.
I agree, mate.
It's awful.
Yeah, it's terrible, mate. Yeah, it is horrible, man. Right over the top.
So
I
that's the
agree.
issue. But they didn't even give a foul.
No.
That's one
I
that
agree.
you go to VAR. I think you do give a red for that.
Yeah.
In this, I think
totally agree
I
with
think it's
that.
a soft red, but he's like, he breaks his ankle there. It's a straight red, and there is no difference in the tackle. So it's a hard one to say. Lo said, chuck any thingies in the chat, questions or anything in the chat, or even
Check any
comments.
questions, and we'll try and break down. We'll break down the game in a second when they show the highlights of it as well. But if you're not, please like and subscribe. Check out t-shirts and hoodies. You can get this a new one. If you're just joining us now and you weren't with us at the start, you can get these t-shirts if you hate United and love Liverpool.
Or just if you hate United.
And check for
Yeah, good cotton as well.
Yeah,
Good cotton.
it's flexing.
Oh no, it's double stitched.
It's a nice t-shirt that. But go on, what were you going to say, Ty?
Well, where to start?
No, good win.
Yeah.
Take that.
So it puts us fifth.
Yeah. And
I'm
we
just trying to see where. So we're fifth. I mean, let's not look at top 4.
Sorry, you look so short because your chair's broken. Yeah, we know you're tall. You're just going to slowly sink down.
Fifth
watch.
is, you know, our biggest competition for fifth is Brighton.
Brighton. Yeah.
They got 2 games in hand on us.
Yeah.
They're 4 points behind.
Then again,
Yeah.
they still have a hard run.
Yeah.
Yeah, but actually, they seem to be in a lot of the ones we were saying, like Man U.
That's what I mean. They're
Newcastle.
still hard games.
Yeah. And they, oh no, they're out. They had an FA Cup semi-final. They lost to Forest as well, which was a
Yeah.
disappointing result for them. But they gave Wolves a right old drumming as well.
I can't believe the end of that game.
Yeah, was it 6-1?
6-0.
6-0.
Yeah. But luckily, Wolves are safe. I think that is literally mid-table holiday mode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, they're already in Marbella.
yeah, they're already sorting out what they're doing for the
Yeah.
summer.
Chelsea are more likely to get dragged into it than them.
Oh, I love it. Look, do you know what's so lovely on social media? Chelsea are just so quiet.
Do you know how it, like,
It's beautiful. It's absolutely because they are fucking gobby
I was
cunts.
talking to a guy
They're
yesterday.
They're one of the. They are so gobby. They're up there, right behind Arsenal with me.
No, they are.
They are fucking gobby. They go on and on. Do you know what? The fucking club was bought, and you know what? They were nothing, and all of a sudden they got fucking.
Everything.
They got everything, and they've just been like spoilt fucking brats. You know what? And now they've got to an age where they're teenagers, and they're fucking everything's gone to pot. They've bought this. They've spent. They've done everything they wanted to do, and now you look at them, and you don't need nothing out of them. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I was talking to a guy yesterday. He spent $2.5 grand on a season ticket for him. And I was like, what the biggest waste of money ever? Like, just imagine paying that much for the season.
Well, you go and see them because you're beloved, but you know what I mean. It's like,
But that's got to be a painful, like,
yeah,
week in, week out. The amount of home games they've lost as well.
You're winning like 1 in 3 games, if that. Not even that. I think it works out the other way. But
they will turn it around again.
they will next year.
Because
They won't be as
they're
bad
too
as they
big a
were.
club. They're too big a club not to.
My thing is, know how people are saying, and I know they've got 2 games in hand, and know people are saying Bournemouth are pretty much out the relegation scrap. Technically could still get dragged back in, but it's very unlikely.
Yeah.
Same points as Chelsea.
Who, Bournemouth?
Bournemouth are on Chelsea have 2 games in hand, same amount of points as Bournemouth. So look, people are saying
So if they lost their 2 games,
they're level. They've got 6 games left, and they're on the same amount of points as Bournemouth. If any of these bottom sides suddenly go on a run, Chelsea realistically, and I'm not joking, could go and lose every game for the rest of the year, and it wouldn't surprise me. They go and do that, they're in the relegation scrap.
Yeah.
So that just peed me
Oh,
off.
look at that. He thinks he's got
When
it.
it first
So
happened,
funny.
though, I thought.
Yeah.
It's coming from the Allison. What is he doing?
Oh, mate.
He takes it.
He takes it, love. It takes like a proper striker, proper centre forward.
Look. Right, so here you go. Bang.
Jurgen Klopp got booked and done his
His
hand.
face.
Yeah.
Makes you think, what do they talk about, or what are they yelling?
As a full official, what do you do? Because like, even as a man, you just don't want to stand there and I know
You
it's your
can't
job,
square up.
but-
Well, to be honest, last time Robbo did something like that, he got elbowed in the face.
Did Salah
Oh, you're right there, Ty.
Salah get his shot on target? Don't think he did, did
No,
he?
He did, no.
Sorry,
And that-
H.
He did it in 15. He did it in 13 minutes, and then nothing after that.
What do you make of the game outright?
Interesting.
thought
Neutral. I think it's amazing.
Thought it went a bit.
4-3. Why can't you?
I know it's obvious, but it went a bit dead between their first and second goal.
It was actually a game where it was literally start the game, end of the game.
Yeah.
Like the middle
Perfect for
game-
reaction.
Well, it was for a Reds. I don't think it was if you say.
No, because they got the late winner.
Yeah, but they
Equaliser. Yeah.
they sort of dominated that sort of
Middle bit.
430 to 60, didn't they?
Yeah,
70.
Yeah, we sort of took our foot off the gas.
It's a one of those games that will go go down history, but no, when you think about the iconic Liverpool Tottenham game, sort of like, oh god, I lose my breath.
Yeah, it's emotional.
Sorry, I'm just getting a bit emotional. I love a win.
It's a big win.
Trent had a great game.
Yeah,
I was
he
going
did.
to say, break down what you thought of each player as well. So Al, it's all right. I mean,
Yeah.
conceded 3.
Who?
But Allison.
Couldn't do much about it.
Yeah, I thought it was alright.
It's fine.
Yeah,
He always
did
is.
his thing.
I thought Trent, for me, man of the match.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was
Me too.
exceptional. Again,
Kanate and Van Dijk, can you check with it?
Not great.
7s.
well, I think that's a bit generous.
Yeah, 6 7s.
Because I think they didn't have too much to do with.
I mean,
them. They
Van
didn't-
Dijk slipped on his ass for conceded the
Yeah.
second goal, was it?
like they looked exposed. I think.
Kanate did some decent challenges. He made some tackles in the box, which were quite.
Oh yeah, no, they
decent.
were good for the most part, but it was just
So-
like they looked like they got caught out a lot space wise, but like
we've
that's,
already said, we
that's
won't go
not
into it
on
games,
them.
we've said it a few times, but Trent being man of the match, but they are playing with no right back there in a back 4.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why they look exposed.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's something that
Yeah.
Klopp and they'll have to figure out whether you
Play a
keep that
sweeper.
or you've got to do something else because as great as he looks, we then concede 3 goals.
It was what like Matip.
Yeah, you could do a back 3 with Kanate, Matip, Van Dijk, but then you're taking someone else out of the team.
Yeah.
Because if you want to put Robbo as like a wing back.
It's
Yeah,
more it's
yeah,
and
yeah.
what the idea I think is naturally to have Fabinho or whoever's in holding, even if it's Thiago, just sit in between the back 3 when we're attacking and literally just sit in with them.
Yeah.
I think
So when we get broken on, we are in a back 4, but it's a very difficult thing to do. Like you have Kanate. Kanate can do that right back role pace wise against a winger. Like he's strong enough, he's physical enough to cover the right back position. It's not his natural position, obviously, but if you have even Thiago, Fabinho tuck in to a 3, then we've got Robbo going down the left wing, and we've got Trent going wherever on the pitch he wants to go. It
I
does.
think it sounds mad. Like you are right because it's like you have that Matip when he gets the ball, he likes to drive. He likes to run with it as well.
Sorry, Ty, I thought Ty just turned off the camera. I heard a button click. I thought I was going to turn everything off.
No, I just realised I had this laptop charging the whole time, but button wasn't turned on,
Oh,
so I wasn't
nice.
charging at all.
That's good of you.
Um,
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's like it works. This is what it's just so unnatural. Like that's when you get caught out in transition of going from like a back 4 to a back 3 to a back 3, but you've got a centre mid instead of a full back. and then you've got your right.
I think you have to play that system though.
Yeah,
I know what you're saying.
But that's what I mean. It's like all
Get the whiteboard out.
No, but like all it takes is like you just to get caught out quick. Because if you're trying to transition your centre mids coming out of the centre back position, but your right back's not in yet, then you're missing, and that's sort of where we got caught out. Because we're not quick enough doing it, but it's impossible when you've got players like Son. All you got to do is play one pass.
So was Konate? Was he playing right backs?
Well, no, he's not playing. He's like a right centre
Right
back.
side of a
No,
back free type.
No, when you're playing a free.
But he's quick. He's strong
Yeah,
enough.
but that's the reason he gets picked because of Matip, because of that physical.
Yeah.
I think Matip
Muscle him
actually,
out.
yeah, he's quicker and stronger. I think Matip's actually a better defender.
Yeah, but
in
he
the
likes
sense-
to run and he can get caught with the ball.
Yeah, and he
where
can't
he
cover
doesn't
the
fuck
ground as
about.
much, yeah.
He'll get the ball, he'll launch it up, or you know what I mean. So he's an out and out defender, isn't he?
Yeah, because technically he's not actually that great of a footballer.
No,
No, he's not.
but he's a great defender.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
a machine.
Yeah.
And then when you have him
Bit
and
like
Van
me.
Dijk, if they are at their best, hopefully, like physically,
You can't leave him.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what we used to do. But for Robbo, probably had a bit of a stinker in my opinion. Not
Yeah,
there was
yeah.
times he was alright, he pressed well, but then he gave the ball
He had his
away.
moments, and you can't have moments in defence.
Yeah. I think if you look at it, and you'd be pretty disappointed that if you're marking yourself.
Thing is, then when you have those games, well, like for him, for like 80% of the game, he was solid.
Yeah, but
But
that's,
I mean, no,
that's
but, like,
not
that's-
him being solid. That's the game being solid.
No, but that's what I mean. Like for 80% of the game, no, when you finish a game of football and you think, do you know what, I played all right today. I made this mistake, that mistake, and that mistake. But those
they're
three
costly.
those three mistakes cost you,
Yeah,
and you're
they're
like,
costly. You can't
I
relax.
made 3 mistakes all game,
about moments,
and
isn't
2 of them cost us goals, or almost cost us goals.
That's too much. That's
That-
too much. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
it's
but that's
too
what I
much.
mean. It's such a thankless or unforgiving position to play in.
But that's why.
But he doesn't normally
But
do
this
that.
is what we're saying about
Trent, all right,
Trent.
You move forward, so
you take that pressure off him.
So it's so
he
forgiving.
now doesn't give a fuck whether he gets caught with
Yeah.
the ball in the middle, because guess what? He should have enough in the back to actually
Yeah.
defend his mistake. You cannot do it. You're last man. You're last man. You get caught with the ball. Look what's just happened there. They've just lost the game from 3-3 from a defender giving a safe ball back to his goalkeeper. Didn't put enough pace on the ball. Guess who's there? Jota slots it away, and guess what? He's the one who's walking off the pitch like that, almost in fucking tears, because he knows he's the last man. He does that in the midfield, knocks the ball back. He's got 3 men behind him. They fuck up from that, and that's their fault. You do that. That's why if you're an out and out, that's what I say about Konate. He's an out and out defender. He don't fuck about. Put the ball out. If in doubt, put the ball out. Yeah. Fucking hit the corner flags. You know that is. But it's old defending. It's old defending. And you were saying like you got Van Dijk. You know these boys. You can take a touch. You can look fucking beautiful on the ball. You can pass it out like Fab. Beautiful when he plays it. But if you don't have the mentality where you do get caught with it, you look like an absolute cunt. You do.
Get that on a t-shirt.
You do, don't you? Yeah. You are the last man. You're the last man standing.
Well,
so you
proven
can't.
today from both teams.
Lucas Moura chucking it back to
Yeah,
the keeper.
Moura must be.
He does that on the right wing, and he cuts it back to the edge of the box. No one's there, and we break. It's not good from him, but it doesn't cost them the goal.
Where was he playing?
He was at right wing back at that point.
Well, what the fuck? I mean,
He'd come
It was a
on
late
to because
decision
when they were
for-
pushing for a goal, he was playing right wing because they scored. They naturally go back into the right
But
wing
when
back.
they knew, because they celebrated mad for an equaliser, so you'd assume they'd take the point. So when that ball came to him, he could have just easily just hooked that back down
Yeah.
to us down the channel.
Yeah, that's you.
he had his turn back faced. He was already
Yeah,
facing his
but
keeper.
that's a forward playing in
Or
a
he's playing
defensive
his-
position.
He's not going to turn because he gets caught. Then he's in big trouble because you're playing against. I don't know, especially Jota. You know what I mean? He's fucking filthy all over you.
Yeah.
He did the right pass. Just didn't put enough pace on it.
I don't even think he had a look what was around him either.
Oh, he fucked up massively, mate.
Great.
Yeah, I know. This is fucking amazing.
Will we make the midfield 3? Elliot, Fab, Jones.
I thought Jones was class.
Elliot, Fab, and what? Jones. I thought
all 3 of them were good. Personally, I
I thought
thought
Jones was the standout.
Jones was. I mean, he obviously
Worked
got the
hard.
goal.
Yeah.
But I thought he worked harder than the other 2. I thought Harvey worked hard.
Fab, I don't even know. This is either a compliment or a bad thing,
What-
right?
what did he do?
I don't know what he did because I didn't really see him in the game.
But do you remember him
but
coming down the
that
middle at
actually
any
means-
point?
What?
Do you remember them like going through the middle of us really easily at any point? No,
that's what I'm saying.
That's what I mean. Like nothing happened. He didn't
so
let anything
was he
really-
that good that he's actually blocked it out? He's that good because that's what you can't mug it off and go, oh, he hasn't done nothing. No, he went. He's
Stop
that
things.
good. You don't even
In fairness
realise
to
he was
him,
there.
I think he was a bit invisible for a good way. Like normally, because we actually end up having 4 bodies in there with Trent.
Yeah.
Because Trent's in there,
Yeah.
he's doing that weird...
I love that. I love what he's doing.
He's doing that thing where Fab is literally out of the game, but in a good way. He's just shepherding the midfield. He's
Just
like...
to make sure nothing's said.
Yeah.
Shepherd in the middle.
There
I
as well,
love
there you
that. Oh,
Don't
chops.
worry, you know.
That was lovely.
It's that
A
saying, je ne
shepherd
sais
in the
quoi.
middle. Yeah.
But no,
What was
it's-
that?
Do you know what it means?
They spoke German.
Yeah, well, comme ci, comme ça.
Nine.
No, what was I going to say? Yeah, so he's sort of doing that role, which means he's not in the game much. But especially when you've got players like Kane dropping in, Kane didn't receive it too
What
much.
do you think of Kane's performance?
He didn't do too much.
He struggled. I didn't really see him in the game.
Scored a goal. Should have finished it anyway.
Yeah, but
Was
he
put
scored a
on the
goal in
platter.
6-1 defeat to Newcastle. Like he
Yeah.
gets goals, and
That sums him up though. That's why he's world class. Like
even if he doesn't do anything,
didn't do much, got a goal, and that's all you need.
but he can play world class. I just think he's in a struggling side. But
This shit, son.
yeah, I thought he gave like Salah took the ball off him as well.
Yeah.
Like didn't really
That
do
was
much.
funny.
I
Yeah.
thought they were actually better. Like Salah didn't think did too bad. He was causing us a bit of issues in the
Yeah,
last match.
I thought Salah's had a good first half.
Salah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought the front three were good.
Even the ones that came on.
Yeah, I
Darwin,
thought
Yeah, I mean for what he
he
did.
was, yeah, chased the ball down. I
Full-
thought Jota,
Jota when he came on was
obviously, take his goal aside. You watch his pressing was all over the place. He was doing well there.
Yeah. But even the ones that started, Gakpo and Diaz,
good. Yeah,
Yeah.
good.
Diaz made himself work.
Yeah, I think I was happy with all of it. The things I was concerned about were the back line at times, just more mistakes than anything. But then also, I'd have to look back on it again, and more maybe as a midfield thing. We did start losing control of that game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Between
Oh,
the third goal
we lost it a
and to
lot.
like 60th
Yeah.
minute. So something was going on there where they started dominating the game a bit.
It's one of those happens every game though.
It doesn't, but it was a long period.
Yeah.
It was longer than it should have been. And
Way
especially
long.
at
We
3-0
seem to sink a bit.
Yeah.
As
but
in like in
We
like,
lost the run
spirit.
of the game.
Yeah.
3-0
They
didn't
controlled
become-
us.
3-0 didn't become 4 or 5, or it didn't stay solid. It became all
We almost
3-1,
picked. We almost
3-2.
picked too early.
Yeah.
But like, it's never a
should know
bad
about
thing. It's
Yay.
never. It's never a bad thing scoring 15 and 3, 3 and 15, 3.
So how many goals, out of curiosity, how many goals have Tottenham conceded in the last 4 games?
I will let you know.
4 games. They lost 3-2 to Bournemouth. They lost 6-1 to Newcastle. They drew 2-2 with United, and they lost 4-3 today.
6, 12,
15 goals.
15 goals in 4 games.
It's 15 goals in 4
Fraser
games.
Foster's done well on goal.
He hasn't been there for the whole of them, has he?
Yeah, he's been there for those 4.
Has he?
Yeah.
Fuck me, mate.
You start looking at the number 3, don't you?
To be honest, looking at it here, they haven't kept a clean sheet since that Milan game at the start of March.
That was 0-0.
That was 0-0.
And they lost the second leg 1-0.
And so they'd already
Or
actually-
they won them
they'd
down.
already lost that game.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
that
yeah.
was technically a 1-0 loss. And before that, it was the 2-0 win against Chelsea in Feb.
And they played back 5.
Yeah, that was a good game for them. Sort of out of nowhere the win, but
The one thing I'm a bit confused.
oh, the camera's gone.
Are we back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chops, mate. Chops, listen.
Oh,
Chops,
should we rate Kieran's performance today?
yeah, Chops' performance today's been like a. Well, it's his birthday, man. He's been on the orange juice. He's been on the OJs. He's got a date tonight as well. Second date.
Dude, I might have to leave early.
Well, you won't. No, you're packing up, mate. So Chop's got a second date with this girl tonight. So
Thinking how much this is getting out.
yeah. So I think he's a bit all up in the air at the moment. So yeah, sorry about the camera going down because
Emphasis on second date. The first date, they can't say no, can they? They have the option of saying no, but they.
you've always got Colin
Colin the caterpillar.
the caterpillar cake.
Yeah.
That's like
An icebreaker.
Game
Yeah.
changer.
It's a game changer. That.
chocolate breaker.
Yeah.
That's what I did there. Chocolate breaker.
No.
No, Dad.
It's a good question from Lee in the chat. Are we doing a live stream for the Fulham game on Wednesday?
Wednesday night.
Yeah? Are you free Wednesday night?
Yeah, I'm cool.
Well, this is the thing. There's 2 games on Wednesday night.
Who?
There's us versus Fulham, and there's Real Madrid Man City.
Oh, right.
Which you'd argue is the better game.
Well, the Liverpool Fulham.
The Liverpool Fulham one. So yeah, we'll be live on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So again, I'll do the ties thing. If you're here and you're not subscribed,
Like and subscribe.
that felt like the end, but
I thought it was.
Yeah. Well, you happy with that?
Yeah.
I'm very happy.
Yeah.
I'm very happy. It was so good. Our issue was like, if we hadn't scored right at the end, it would have been a really dull end to the game for a Liverpool fan, because we literally peaked too early. We scored 3 in 15, and then we had nothing to cheer about for the rest of the game.
Yeah, that's true. Actually.
So yeah,
2 volleys.
Yeah.
First and second.
I was glad the second goal was a link up between Gakpo and Diaz, who haven't played together before.
I like him.
Really, yeah, I think
like him.
he's really good.
I think he's fit.
Came from all the goals. I think came from partially Trent. I think he was in the build up for all the goals.
He was involved the whole game.
Confidence by Jones to take that fucking volley first time,
Yeah.
wasn't
But you don't have time that close to take a touch.
it? No, but he finished it lovely.
Yeah. For someone who doesn't really score either.
Some people might take a touch that time
Yeah.
and like trying to
That's
bring
what
it
I
in.
mean. That's
You know
what
what I
he
mean?
shouldn't. So he did the right
Yeah.
thing.
Hit it first time.
Great ball from Salah. That's a front three again.
And again,
that
Diaz.
second goal, it all came from Trent. When I said it at the time, when there's like a battle here with, I think it was Son and Trent,
He was
and he was
buzzing.
so strong with it.
He was buzzing when he got that one.
Yeah.
It's a really good ball from Gakpo.
Yeah, isn't it?
He just
He
he lofts
dragged
it.
that back.
He lofts it so it can be hit first time. So you're not getting under the ball too much, or you're not hitting over it.
And you can't. All he's done, he's got his foot on it and taken the weight of the ball. Like the spin of it, he's just taken that
All
all.
he's got to do is take the target.
I just realised we're live. I just realised that I'm going out in a second. I just checked the six. I've been sweating. I celebrated. I tried not to go too mad today, but when we got the 4th one, I'm up doing the chicken.
I do have some spray.
I'm gonna have to
now,
use
but-
your spray. I've got some.
I think it's the pigeon.
I'll have to check. It is the pigeon. Yeah.
It's like chicken.
You're
I said the
not- you're not
pigeon.
taking
Or
much.
did I just say the chicken then? I said the pigeon earlier.
I use
No,
some,
I've got my aftershave already.
use some sausage. I'm Savage.
Cheers, Dad.
What was the third one? It was the penalty.
Yeah.
Which was the Stonewall penalty.
Yeah.
Diaz won it as well, didn't he?
And that was Salah right down the guts.
Diaz win it?
Yeah, I think it was.
Here it is. Harvey to Trent again.
So it's Trent like a assist.
Gakpo, sorry.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's
Such a
quick.
clumsy tackle.
Yeah.
I don't think there was any debate with that.
No.
He looked shocked as well.
Oh,
But like, they had an absolute mare of a start.
Mate, you can't do that.
That's how you're conceding that many goals. Kane's like 10th son, should we just leave in the summer?
They both joined United. Lovely
Nice,
finish.
man.
Yeah, very good.
Finish that. Nice for him to get one as well after that. Then obviously we conceded 3.
They're not as fun to talk about, though.
No, the Kane one, Kane got volley. What was their second? It was some, wasn't it? That was late. That was about 80.
Yeah.
And then the Pigeon Man got one right at the end.
No, he thought he got the equaliser, didn't he?
Yeah. Like,
And he got a yellow card for it.
I love how he was shushing the crowd as well.
Yeah.
Former Everton. So he would have loved that until Almora set him up and John finished it.
And then we got to see his shit tattoos that we were talking about.
Yeah. So he didn't
Well,
get.
he didn't get 26 grand taken off for his fucking tattoo.
Apparently offered him 26 grand. Or
What
maybe
a fucking idiot. Go and get
I
two
don't think he's a
other
full
blokes. 2 other blokes on the back of you.
Even
and
yourself,
getting a tattoo.
even getting a tattoo of yourselves a bit much.
Yeah.
To be fair to him, you'd want to keep Neymar on there, otherwise you do just have your face on the back with Ronaldo. If you have 3 of you, it looks a bit better than
It
having...
would make sense maybe if you made a portrait in his room.
Of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not on your
On
back. Like you've got to live with that, and I'm sure the missus ain't too
Are
free.
you on the hop?
Well, that was my alarm to double check the camera.
Oh, the one that went
What
off.
time's your date then?
I'm picking her up at 7.
7 now.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
Well,
we'll
that'll
wrap
be the end
this
of
up.
that then. We'll wrap it up.
Okay. Well,
I said 7 onwards. I did tell her just in case Diego Jota gets it in the box at the last minute.
Yeah, so Lee, I'll let you know how Chopsy gets on next week.
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
because it looks like we're going to have to wrap it up now because Chops'
Birthday boys.
Romeo.
Got a
birthday
bash.
boys on a second date.
Cool. Well, if you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe for the Fulham game as well. We'll see us Wednesday.
Do have the t-shirts, like you said.
Yeah, get the t-shirts. They're very cool. I
Yeah.
like this one.
Very cool, very
Blood, blood red.
Yeah, I mean, get in different colours as well.
Yeah,
if
it's
you're
about
not
5
a fan of
different
red, but
If you're a Man City supporter and you want to wear this with that on there, that's great. You can go for the blue.
yeah,
Chelsea.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing, isn't that?
that one works for not even being Liverpool. The only bit is the 7-0. But
Hey.
it's more these two, isn't it?
Yeah, look at them. Those little fucking soft cunts.
Yeah, right. Cheers for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Like and subscribe.